What's up, everybody, and welcome to the 7th episode of Phantoms of the Neon City, our D&D plus Persona, astrology, etc. game. We're gonna have us a good time tonight, and, mysteries to be continued. Alright, Malik, who do you play tonight?
I play Willow Hyacinth, someone who's an expert in getting off both for herself and for any other parties that may be involved.
Period.
She's a pink tiefling. She's a net runner. She's in, as I always say. And she got a cool robot arm. Next.
With Willow, it's always... I can't say it. I'm gonna type it in chat.
No, you have to
chat.
say it
Okay.
now. I want to know what you're doing.
Maddie, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and I'm playing Ellis, and I am a cop. I'm a Nepo cop, and Justin, or Justice is always the answer. I don't know who Justin is, but here we are. Okay.
3, actually.
And
Guys, this group chat is spicy.
And Ellis doesn't know what's going on, doesn't know what anyone is referring to. Anyway, next.
Don't look at us like that. Don't look at us
Who's
like
next,
that.
Julian? I don't know the order.
It's Michael's
Alright.
next.
It's-
Oh, am I next?
I thought you were looking at us judgingly.
I didn't know who it was for.
No,
Okay.
it's you.
Hi, I'm Michael. You might recognize it from the thing you're watching right now. I play Dr. Al, who's a mob doctor. Dr. Al has not gotten anyone off since college, probably, at minimum. At least, like, prior to being eligible enough to rent a car. But besides the point,
I gotta ask.
he doesn't have a lot of friends and has a lot of free time.
I was gonna say, has he not gotten anyone off because he hasn't gotten them off, or he just hasn't been with anyone? I need this clarification for my
There's
headcanon.
no shot his character has gotten with anyone in about 26 years.
R.I.P.
26 I mean, that's like a week in
buddy.
Elven years.
Oh,
so-
man.
R.I.P.
Hope I'm not too
Timmie!
late. Just on time, actually, for me to finish
Oh,
that.
God.
Fantastic.
Let's be normal. Addie.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
Hello, my name is Addie. I play Lady Lucy, and I am what? Normal. So my character, Lady Lucy, she's a rogue, she's a fighter. You maybe will meet her other friends too. Let's find out together. But let's swing on over to our favorite photographer of the neighborhood. What's up, Matt?
Hi, it's me, your neighborhood photographer who's friendly. I am playing Roks. He is your kind of gutter private eye detective character with a drinking problem, and he is a cyborg. So yeah, there's that fun little thing. The ch is silent. Roks Lech, you know. Oh yes, yes, from Boruto. That's exactly it.
Anyway.
I've never had the chat window bubbled before. This is great. All right.
It's fun, right?
Yep, here we are.
Welcome to the chat.
Welcome
Ladies
to
and
the
gentlemen,
chat.
welcome to our
Chat.
game.
Roks from Boruto's dad. All right, let's get this thing started. Because last session, was a doozy. Y'all got in trouble. Last time, our dear Dr. Almatino decided to play the hero a little bit and pursue a large phantom flying through the sky, taking the shape of a shadowy, horned woman. He ended up getting stuck in a traffic jam while sending out a distress call to his comrades in the form of a selfie that he took with the CEO of the biggest company in Technica. Which somehow was enough to let everybody know to converge on the building. You meet our totally not Kendall Roy CEO, Hunter Hawkins, and his visored bodyguard, Jane Doe, in a big glass elevator, and as the Phantom is approaching the Paradise Electric Tower, a mysterious gas-masked figure appears on a building and shoots it with a rocket launcher before the CEO is able to capture it. All of you are able to convene on the scene, preparing to fight this creature, and it is a rough one. the Phantom of Virgo, or as the big boss battle text revealed its name to be, the Phantom of Virgo Valkyrie, appears. And it was proving to be a little bit tricky with its ability to duplicate itself. So it was decided to beat a retreat while the CEO's forces handled it. However, it did ultimately escape. Roks autopiloted the van away, typing in the employee number of fellow cop and asshole Klaus Wolfson to see if you could get him in trouble. And you all decided a new course of action was important. I believe the course of action was to attempt to infiltrate the Paradise Electric building because Doc is totally best friends with the most powerful person in the city now. And there was a talk about hacking his computer in one way or another, perhaps manually rather than remotely. And also perhaps targeting the Phantom of Capricorn, of which you are perhaps feeling a little bit more prepared to battle, and of which you already have the astral emblem for through befriending Lane. Roks now has a green necklace that would allow him to damage the Phantom if he otherwise wouldn't be able to. So, my friends, it's a beautiful morning on the city of Technica. You know, you can long rest if you haven't already. And who do we start with on this morning? Has anyone slept over with anybody else just from the fervor of planning everything, or did everybody go their separate ways? The floor is yours, players.
Forgot where I went after.
I mean, the session ended at
The bar.
like fading out at the bar. Yeah.
Oh, right, blacked.
Yeah.
You did actually verbatim say that you blacked out at the bar. Yeah, that's fair.
So we
I
have
think everyone
hangover
else
Doc.
was conscious, so you
Yeah, I'm in hangover mode
probably
at my
needed to be
apartment.
carded somewhere.
Yeah, I took sci-fi lift again.
So Doc, we'll go to hungover Doc first. Doc, perhaps as you are face down on your floor mattress, Peter Griffin style, arm behind your back.
Yeah.
We hear boing, 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 as the little footsteps of your wildfire spirit Ash approaches you and says, "Doctor, it's 12:15.
Oh no, that's not good at all. Where's my alarm?
I think you kicked it into a wall and said something about not now, Janice."
Fuck, you're right. Okay, I think I was doing something important yesterday, and then I drank a lot, and now I'm here. So that must mean we need to find the group again. I think we're as close as we're ever gonna get to like actually unpacking some kind of mystery here.
That sounds like reasonable logic, Doctor. I have the
All
car
right.
prepared.
What if we snooze for like 15 more minutes though?
I mean, you're kind of piloting the ship.
Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility. To the car we go! Onwards! Wait, I don't have a car. Wait a minute.
Oh, I called you a rideshare.
Oh, thank God for sci-fi lift.
Dog with no opposable thumbs. That's really good.
I'm warm enough that the touchscreen recognizes me as living.
You know, I hate when that happens. When you're wearing, like, when you're a little bit cold, you can't do anything. Thank God my dog can do it.
Incredible. Are you just going to Willow's?
Yeah, we're going to Willow's, yeah. Even, I like, even though there's a grandiose plan of, like, we can solve the mystery now, I'm still like, I'm gonna go to Willow's anyway. Like, the plan itself is, like, doing the rest of the plan.
Amazing. What's everybody else up to?
I probably just went home. I don't know if anyone also came home.
I followed you.
You did? Okay. So Lucy is probably I'm in my room. I'm assuming you are doing something somewhere in my apartment, which I will allow you to describe.
Oh yeah, no, I just wanted to clarify that I'm also there before you elaborated.
Oh, okay.
Keep
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
keep going. Yeah.
I probably am just in my room looking stuff up and knowing, pretty full well how difficult, if not impossible, it is to find anything on the stingers. I probably have been still just frantically scouring every corner of the net that I can, with the revelation that my brother, who I have not seen in 5 years, has joined their ranks. And even probably, I would say, at some point, I would want to commune with Syzygy and just ask her, have you known where he's been this whole time? Have you just been keeping this from me? Or are you more useless than you continually prove to be on a regular basis?
There's going to be on your screen a little ... like Syzygy is typing. It's going to be there for about 35 seconds, and then it's just going to stop. And then it's going to start up again, and then it's going to stop very quickly. And then you're going to get lowercase okay a few seconds later.
Oh.
Oof. Cool. I think after getting that, Willow's going to Eldritch Blast the screen.
Ooh, okay.
And I think just sit there like in frustration, like blast, and then there's like just shy of a moment where, you know, when you get so mad at something where there's such a buildup of kinetic energy that you need to release it in some way. The usual easiest way to do it is to just like scream at the top of your lungs, and Willow gets like just to the precipice of doing that, but she's already blasted her monitor, which I'm sure made a pretty loud noise. And I think she just allowed that to be what the kind of release would be, and kind of exhales really exasperatedly, and gets up off of her bed and heads out to the common area to like head to the fridge for a drink of some kind.
And Lucy, you did indeed hear a pop and a sizzle come from Willow's room moments before she exited.
Willow exits her room and sees Lucy, Lady Lucy, my apologies, upside down on the couch.
I'm sorry?
At her brand new phone. She's on this brand new app called Clip Clop.
That's
and she
good.
is learning about the lives of assistants to executives. She's getting immersed in the culture to be ready for this wonderful quest that we're about to embark on. She already has been ordered a lovely suit on Rainforest. Get it?
Not rainforest. Where do you get? Why do you have money?
Oh, she doesn't have money. Or does she? Who knows?
It's a mystery.
She has a credit card. She found one, and she's using it.
Wow.
She found it on the street. It's none of
Willow's
yours. She
into
picked it
that.
up. She
That's-
picked it up. She picked it up.
I'm adding that to my guns that can
Willow's
go off at
very
any minute
pro
to
credit card
dog.
fraud.
Thank you. Thank you. And you just hear her muttering to herself, Yes. Yes, sir. Got it. Yep, here's the briefing. I responded that email. Can I have you on hold? I'll put you on hold. Can I put you on hold? One moment as I put you on hold. And she's just muttering that kind of executive assistant stuff to
Willow
herself,
probably
locked in.
just like stops before actually, no, I think she'll get all the way to the fridge, open it, and that's probably around the time she starts hearing this. And she probably is like, there's no way she's actually on the phone with somebody. And then looks over and sees you and is just like, Are you good over there? What do you
I've got to report the minutes of the meeting to my boss before his next meeting. Right now. Oh, the minutes. Oh, the notes are right here.
The
And
minutes.
forwarded.
Okay.
Okay, good. We got 5 minutes. And bless you. Bless you. I feel it. I feel my boss sneezing. I need to bless him.
Do you want an espresso before your conference call?
What conference call?
Okay, so when I play along, I look like the jerk. Cool. Nothing. No, nothing. How long have you been up?
I think I slept for like an hour, maybe 2, but I really don't want to mess it up this time. I feel like I've messed it up a couple of times for us, and I feel like this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be it for me. I'm gonna be the best executive assistant. I'm gonna win that guy over, just like Doc won that guy over. And we are going to get all of those pieces of information from their computer. Let's go! She is amped up. She has bloodshot eyes. 100%. 100%.
Oh. Wait, why do you think who said you messed things up?
Well, my French accent has been awful recently. And she breaks down and starts crying. It sounds like I'm from Belgium. Sometimes it makes it sound like I'm from India. And I want to make sure I nail this one.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it was pretty good when you first. It was honestly pretty sexy when you first started doing it. Honestly, nobody is gonna know or care. Accents, they fucking, you could just say, oh, I've spent so much time here, it's like watered down or something like that.
So should I do an accent with my executive assistant? What are we thinking? Because definitely not I don't know, pirate, no French, maybe just a nice little British standard.
Oh, let's workshop some. Yeah.
We'll,
try
have
one.
A nice little, I can't try it right now. I need to do it alone first.
Oh, well,
It's gotta come out in the moment. It has to be real. Has to be real in the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, what if I'm gonna go take a shower? You can workshop it, and then maybe when I come out, we could do I don't know, flashcards for the different vowel shifts or something.
No, I have to get the inspiration for this character, and she goes right back to the clip clop.
Okay.
Get out for horses.
I'll leave you.
My Teams is updating. My Teams is updating.
Oh, it's just called Teams.
That's dystopia. You know what makes sense.
Had squads or something. I don't
No,
know.
I love it.
Squads.
Retcon it.
In this techno hellscape, the only thing that remained is Google. Is really good.
Wait, can I just really quick?
Microsoft is alive.
Can I just see? Can I see your communicator really quickly? I just want to double check something.
Wait. She allows you to take it.
Willow's going to just ensure that there's a VPN active on the phone so that whatever the fuck Lucy is doing is not being tracked or traced or anything crazy. Both for her protection and Willow's, and I guess anyone in the immediate vicinity of Lucy. And then she will head to the bathroom, which, by the way, she was only just wearing, lacy brown panties anyway. So as she's walking away, she's just stepping out of the panties, takes the bra off, goes inside, closes the door, and then you hear the shower.
Lady Lucy makes any sort of comment? Nah.
She don't play like that.
She don't play like
You're picking up a martini glass.
Yeah, to go to...
She also, Lady Lucy also has a martini. Okay.
Is that also
A Gibson from 1955.
Filthy martini. Filthy. You gotta have it filthy to show that you're strong.
Filthy. It's great.
This seems like a good time for Doc to buzz the door. What do we think?
Right when I get in the shower? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, ding dong.
Oh, one moment, please. Let me put you on hold, please. She rings you up.
What the fuck is going on there?
Well, sir, I think we've...
I'm getting put on hold for a door.
You had to be on hold for a moment because I was just finishing a call, and next thing you have is to call our lovely vice president, and then you're gonna have lunch with that seller guy.
I'm calling the vice president.
I'm so rusty.
Can I go upstairs now?
Oh, beep.
Okay, I can go upstairs. Lucy, what the fuck is going on?
Well, I was just...
Why are you drinking at 1?
Just trying to get really prepared for our quest today.
Like getting blasted?
I'm not blasted.
Martini glass.
Okay, it's just water and olive juice. It doesn't taste that good. It's to get me in the zone of like a person in an executive office.
Oh, I know what the problem is. And I take the martini glass, splash out the water, and put in like vodka. And I'm like, you have to put liquor in it. That's what makes it.
Oh. Yum. Good morning.
See, there you go. Now I feel like an assistant. Wait, double check the mic again. Hold on. I
Damn.
said it in my.
Me
I said
trying
it
to
in
be
my brain.
discreet, and you're
my
like, wait,
brain,
what's wrong with my audio?
Which I didn't say out loud. One sec.
Did you get a lot of sleep?
Where am I?
While that's happening, how are Ellis and Roks doing? What? By the way, what time does Ellis wake up? I feel like they're like a dutiful morning awakener, but after getting a little milk drunk, where are we at?
Okay, listen. So, I definitely go back to my uncle's apartment, which I've been camping out in since he's gone missing. But I definitely wake up at like 7 o'clock on the dot. But today, because I got a little milk drunk and I also made a fool out of myself, I wake up at approximately 7:03, and that's embarrassing to me. So I roll out of bed. Already in my uniform, because I have a sleep uniform and then I have an awake uniform. So I have my sleep uniform on. And I go into the bathroom, and I have all of these little, like, Post-it notes on the mirror of just, like, my little mantras.
You gotta
And-
describe the sleep uniform. I need to know what the sleep uniform is.
The sleep uniform. So my usual uniform is the very, like, typical Technica, like, police uniform. I'm just, like, I'm a traffic cop, basically. I look like a traffic cop. But then my sleep uniform is like probably my old uniform that I've kept in pristine condition since the police academy. But I just find that it's a lot more comfortable, and also I don't really own other clothes. So it's just uniforms as far as the eye can see. It makes getting up in the morning really easy because I know exactly what I'm gonna wear. But I'm like looking at this like in the mirror, and I'm like, okay, great. All right, you might have made a little bit of a fool out of yourself in front of your new associates, but you are not a fool. You are a Theron. You are a member of a long line of Technica police who've been doing this for 200 years. You can do this. You're doing great, and you're not gonna make a fool out of yourself. You're not gonna lose your job. You're not gonna let the city go under, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. You're gonna figure out these phantoms. You're gonna find your uncle, and it's gonna be great. And then, like, I make eye contact with myself in the mirror, give a nod, and then I go and I put on my, like, day uniform, and I'm just, like, ready to go. However, I would, before I probably assumed, like, we're all gonna meet at Willow's apartment, I would like to look and see if my conspiracy theorist uncle has any information about, about the Stingers or like any gang activity in his apartment somewhere that I would know about. Can I roll for that?
Yeah, why don't you give me an investigation check?
Hell yeah. Where's my investigation? Me. Alright. That's a 9!
Alright. So, your uncle, a very paranoid person, tries to not keep a digital footprint, which is good news for your investigations, because he mostly records things on paper. And as you are shuffling through different drawers of the kitchen, you kind of feel your heart jump for a second, as you see a newspaper clipping with thick permanent marker ink scribbled onto it. And there's a few different little notes, but you see two things circled. One that says Stingers, and then the other that says brain hacking with question mark, circled. However, you open the drawer a little bit farther and you see another newspaper clipping that says breakfast cereals, brain hacking, and it seems like no matter what theorizing your uncle does, whether it is about the Stingers or about breakfast cereals or about portable headphones, it all goes back to brain hacking.
That is completely on brand. And I think I try to like take note of what like that first little article clipping that says Stingers brain hacking, like what that article's about, but I'm not going to pay it a ton of mind, and then I'm just going to make my way to Willow's.
Incredible. Now, this was about 5 hours before Doc got there. So we can say that you do your traffic copping of the morning. You're
Yeah.
out there on the streets. You're working.
Or what if I just go outside the apartment and I wait for 4 hours?
Oh no.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Incredible. And then you leave to go pee in a local coffee shop right when Doc arrives. So you miss the window.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, perfect.
How's what's Roks doing before noon PM?
I think Roks kind of, does his usual roll out of bed, because I think this particular night he went back to his apartment. He was going to sleep in, but a cracked pipe in the room above him is dripping and it wakes him up. So he's grumpy, he is tired, probably a little hungover, and he decides to try and be a little bit productive this morning. So he is going to go out into the streets and he's going to try and reach into like his street connections, like urchins, kind of like the underscruff of the city, the not so fortunate, the people that he kind of parallels with most of all. And he's going to see if he's heard anything about the stingers, B, if he's heard any whispers about let's say ghosts, or if there have been people reacting to things like more than something outside of the usual crazy.
Yeah.
At this level of life, there's like the standard cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but if there's anything that kind of like stands out from normal, those are the kind of two things that I want to see if I can drum anything up on from the street level.
Let's get an investigation check for me.
With disadvantage, she about advantage.
Wait, why do you have disadvantage?
You don't know, bitch.
I don't. That's why I asked.
I can't argue with that. You do not know.
True.
That's right.
That
Okay.
tracks.
So that's going to be an 11, even though I rolled higher than that. Ah!
Roks, you don't see anything noticeable on the news, which at first is a little bit disappointing. And then you think back to yesterday, and you're like, wait a fucking minute. There were explosions in the streets. City blocks were barricaded while y'all were having this fight. Like, commandos are running across rooftops to catch this thing. But there's no reporting on it.
Rock's eyes do the like iris down to like slits. And he pours some alcohol into his coffee, takes a sip. The plot thickens. And he heads over to the apartment.
Incredible. It also bright and early in the morning.
Yeah. It's Roks!
Ellis and Roks then both narrowly miss the window to go up in the apartment, I suppose. Or alternately, have they been in the apartment the whole time?
I think I walk up and I see Ellis just standing outside the apartment. Wait, are you trying to be subtle, or are you just standing there awkwardly?
Oh, I'm just awkwardly standing there because I know it's too early for me to go in. We agreed on a meeting time, and I will not be early, and I will not be late.
I think Roks walks up, sips his coffee, stops next to her, doesn't say anything, doesn't turn his head, takes a sip, and then walks up to the apartment.
Incredible.
That's fair.
Willow, by the time you exit the shower, all of your friends are in the living room.
Oh, good.
Are you naked again?
No, I have a towel on.
Oh, thank
But
God.
I do think there's a brief moment when I think Willow already thought about coming out of the shower and having a moment where some movement was just too much and the towel just happens to fall down, but then she's like, no, there's too many people here for that now. I'm not an exhibitionist, at least not before 10 p.m.
It's like 1.
And she just says, how long have you all well, I mean, I guess I can't imagine it's been longer than the amount of time I've been in the shower.
No, I just got here. On time, I'd like to add.
on time for...
From behind the couch, you hear, "A journalist never reveals their secrets!" And Tether of Capricorn Lane Ardor forward rolls out from behind your couch, Willow.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh! Wait.
Good morning, Lane.
Did you never go home, or have you just been here the whole time? I actually can't remember.
I'm terrified because there was a monster outside of my dormitory.
That's true. You have been staying here.
I look
That's, like,
behind
so
the couch. Is there a full like blanket tent and pillow fort?
Not even a tent. There's like a blanket, a bottle of water.
Oh, this is sad now.
Wait, you know you can, like, get food from the fridge and stuff, right? And I thought I gave you that hacked fucking unlimited Scuba Eats card so that you could just order any food that you wanted.
Ruh-roh, I forgot about that.
Roks feels bad and takes out his spare flask and puts it next to his stuff.
Ruh-roh! No, you can't double down. Okay. I'm just gonna take a point of psychic damage. I think I just have to. I think I have to do that. Will's just like, okay, well, just please get yourself. So you look like you haven't eaten in like a day. I'm gonna go get dressed, and then whatever this is gonna be will be back in a flash. And then she just goes into her room.
So do we have a concrete plan yet, or are we still waiting to do things? I mean, I'm ready to do whatever we're gonna do, because I know, like, we're gonna go and get some dirt on this CEO, and yeah.
We also need to check the CEO to see if he's one of these Fruit Loops as well.
Fruit Loops? What is a Fruit Loop?
No, what did you mean by
what?
that? No, what did you mean by that?
What did you mean by that?
I fucking killed Julian.
No, what do you mean by that?
What did you mean by that?
We gotta
You know
check
what-
if the CEO's gay.
What?
So, we're gonna see if the CEO of the Fruit Loop or not. Before we go any further.
I want to know if he's a swordsman.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roxley. Anyways, no, one of those fucking things where you gotta make the dog lick him or whatever.
A tether?
Yeah, Fruit Loop, exactly.
No. But yeah, we do need to find that. Okay, so let's go over the plan one more time. Because it's been hypothetically a week.
A week?
Hypothetically,
Time
2.
flies when you're having fun.
A week from the end of last session to now?
2 weeks.
When I'm drinking, it feels like weeks have gone by, but even though it's only been a day.
It's been not even 24 hours.
Well, let's go over the plan anyway, because let's say it feels like a long time. Our plan is Lucy currently method acting as an assistant, gonna go inside the building. I'm best friend with the CEO. Gonna find out through the tether. He's gonna love me. Me, the assistant. Who else is coming with me on this?
Well, that's the thing, is we're all going together as a group because we can all see these fucking things, and that's the reason the CEO was interested in you, was because you could see the fucking thing, right?
Right.
So we're all going together. We're not really disguising it. Lucy is going to distract them while Willow or myself is like slipping it in.
That's Willow comes
You're
out
what now?
right when you said
What?
slipping it in. Right
doing
when you
what?
said slipping it in, Willow comes out of the door.
Sounds
Just-
weird.
All right, so
I'm
let's.
happy.
I like it. Let's do that exactly as Rox just said it.
I have a
I'm very
question.
happy to be involved in that part of the plan.
What?
The
I have a question.
slipping it in part.
Oh yeah, I have a question. So we do know that like Lane is the tether of Capricorn, and
Slipping
Lane.
it in.
No, I'll
Good.
cross that out.
Don't
Write
know what that
down. No,
means.
Okay.
Underline it. Underline
What
it.
does that
Thank you.
mean? Actually, can
College.
someone
They know
explain
what
that?
this shit is.
By the
yeah,
way-
Anyway, go ahead, Willow.
Well, this is above table. By the way, Willow came out in a very sexy cropped band tee for Belladonna of Sadness, her favorite band. some sexy leather pants, and knee-high harness boots. Continue.
I definitely take notice of that. I turn completely red, and then I go back to the conversation. So obviously Lane is the tether of Capricorn, and I'm just wondering if it would be beneficial of us, because Lane, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lane, you want to get information on Paradise Electric, right?
Yeah.
Is there a way that we could maybe get Lane in on this? Is that a part of the plan already? Is there a safe way to do that? Because I'm not going to do it if it's not a safe way to do that.
I don't know if it's safe or not, but Lane's got the same in we do because Lane can see this shit.
I'm ready to slip in, even like sneakily. I can do it.
Maybe because we don't know how the CEO is going to respond if we get away. So the whole point is collecting information for you. Well,
maybe I make a distraction. I can be really distracting.
Okay.
I don't know if
don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Lane, this is your thing. Like, I guess what do you want to do? Because you know what's best for you. I guess.
Lucy's raising a finger.
So sorry. I've been taking the minutes down, so we went over the plan. Of course, Willow came in, was very sexy. Ellis, I saw you look at her and get a little red. But
what?
Lane, about you coming with us. About you coming with us. Maybe I am Doc's assistant, but I'm getting promoted. So you're training under me to be Doc's new assistant. So then we can make... Oh, I'm so sorry for hitting my microphone.
Oh, that's what that was.
Sorry about that.
I was like, that is crazy how you're doing this with your mouth.
And then we can be the distraction. And Lady Lucy grabs Lane's hands together.
So I'm gonna be the assistant to the assistant.
I
also have the method act.
Trainee. You are the
Time out.
assistant and trainee to the assistant.
Again, I don't know that we need to lie about who we are because the CEO only really.
I'm the doctor's assistant.
I think we need that. I think we need that to go in.
Oh.
If you want to be the assistant,
Are we sure?
So I think we try and play this as straight-laced as possible. We just need people to distract the CEO, and I think Ellis was going to try to distract the bodyguard, have like a dick wagging contest.
What?
And then we were going to.
Yeah, no, I totally can. I can take her. What? Who said that?
Whoa.
Lane,
Why did
I
you get
do have
so excited when dick wagging was brought up?
So wait, do I not have
She
an
got
assistant
excited
anymore?
about taking her.
You know, for the first time in my life, I'm gonna say Roks is right at that statement. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. Lane, do you have so you're good at
I have a
causing
camera in
distraction?
my eye, and I'm loud.
Great. Is there anything else that you're good at that we should know about that might help us with this?
I've infiltrated all sorts of places that I shouldn't be, basically just by pretending I'm part of either some student group or essentially, you would be surprised at the amount of places where if you walk in with the ladder, they just won't even talk to you.
That's actually amazing.
I
okay.
saw that reel on Clip Clop the other day.
Oh wow.
And
All
it
right,
works.
kids. Let's practice right now. Okay. Hey, kid, what are you doing here?
I forgot my ladder.
What the fuck? That's perfect.
That's a pretty hard yikes for me. I'm not gonna.
Again, I think the least amount that we gotta lie here is gonna be our best way in.
Also, I'm so sorry. Just really quickly, I just want to. I think some introductions are very clearly in order. And Willow walks over to Lucy and just like slightly curtsy, bows and holds out her hands. Pleasure to meet you. What was your name? I understand you're an executive administrative assistant of some sort.
Yes, to this wonderful, esteemed doctor right here. My name is Lucille.
Lucille.
Currently wiping beer
Charmed.
stains off my jacket.
Absolutely charmed. She kisses Lucy's hand, and then you see she taps something on the inside of her wrist of her robotic arm, and then like a little hologram comes up. It's very fast, so only people who have like really good passive perception can like see it. But I'm just gonna tell you what it says. It's like a little like two-pronged thing. One side says annoying, one side says arousing, and you see Lucille with the bullet point gets added to the arousing side, and then it just goes away.
What would would be the passing perception to notice that? What's the minimum?
Like more than 10.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I definitely noticed this.
I noticed
Great.
that hardcore.
I also noticed that, and I get a little offended.
I noticed that, and I'm offended because I'm the boss of this operation. I'm literally the head doctor of this establishment. And I'm not even getting, and I'm not getting any attention.
With your passive perception, then you would have noticed that on the arousing side, it has one that says, Doc does butt stuff. Because
First of all,
in
the
the
director.
last episode when you were talking about colonoscopies, that's just what it says.
First of
Doc
all, I'm
does
the
butt
director of
stuff.
this state hospital. Second of all, there will be no promotion if this continues. Third of all, we gotta get moving. It's running late, and I have happy hour after 5 o'clock.
Okay, then let's
I
get
will
it
say-
done.
I will say, Detective Roks, I'm happy to drop my character if you think Lucy would be best suited for this plan.
Jesus Christ, did I go cocky there? Holy shit.
Everyone's accent is all fucking over the place. Lucy,
Wow.
administrative assistant Lucy just sounds like Siri. You just fully dropped into a Cockney accent for no reason.
Hello,
Yes.
Apple. Hello, Apple.
Jesus Christ. Listen, it's your guys' call, but I think again we're just trying to get in and distract them. I don't know that we need to lie. I think if we lie in this specific situation within a place with like home court advantage, we might be in trouble. So I'm just trying to minimize the risk factor here because we are putting ourselves in enemy territory. Theoretically, right, Lane?
Well, we are messing with the most powerful company in all of Technica, for sure. But it sounds like Doc is friends with the guy. So, look, when it comes to exchanging information, it's important to be prepared to be someone's friend at the same time as you are, like, trying to make sure you hold something over them. Like, oh, you can't kill me because I know where they're holding your dad or something like that, you know? Like, it...
Are you
So
holding someone's dad?
No, like from movies.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh.
wow.
So-
I didn't think that, like,
Lucy, I
Current
think you
kidnapping
be
is okay.
whatever who best you want to be. I think that's really what it comes down to. I don't know that we're trying to trick. I don't know that we need to trick him into you being someone you're not. So you be whoever you think is best for this situation.
So trash, Lucy!
Sure.
I mean, I would personally vote for Lucille, but I don't know. I think
We'll see what comes out when it comes out.
fair enough.
That's what he said. Anyway, so
Wait for it.
What does
Oh.
that mean?
Oh.
Anyway.
So whenever
So we're
a-
going when?
we're just going in full Monty. Let's go walk up and see if he'll see us. I think Doc's got the contacts, right? Because you still have that security pass card from the other day. Like, say your friend.
Do I have his phone number on my phone?
You did not get his phone number.
We exchanged no information,
you
right?
are
Okay.
so far removed from this
I'm-
guy.
part-
Actually,
part
it's
of
very
me-
funny.
Oh wait, how about does this person have a public social media account?
There is a public social media account, Hunter Hawkins official, where it's just like a very stoic, like business photo with a black backdrop, and he's adjusting his tie.
And that's the
All
only
right.
picture.
Alright, I go on Flipper and I type in at Hunter Hawkins, JSYK. We're coming by around 3. Hope that's okay. Smiley face, but it's like the equals and then the smiley face.
And send the selfie.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a selfie where like someone's covering like most of the fucking thing, and it's like also just off axis,
Can
and it's me going
I?
like this.
Can I? Like
Send.
go into his account on the back end and like verify it and give him a shitload of like bot followers so he looks like a legit account.
Oh, my account.
Yeah?
so
Oh,
that you're not like
absolutely.
a fucking-
Yeah. My account currently has 2 followers, and it's the Flipper.
Two. Yeah,
It's
let me bump
one of
that
them-
to like 20K or so. I'm not gonna do anything crazy like 250K, but
One is a pity follow from an account Roks made, then immediately never got on it again.
Yeah.
Uh,
The other account is a bot that's saying cybergenetics and bio. So then we're
Cybergenetics and bio. That's good.
yeah.
That's good.
I was going to say, Doc, as soon as you get all these bot followers, there's immediately, within seconds of each other, 5 comments on your picture that all say some variation of "click here to see my wires."
yours is so much better. God damn it.
They work in conjunction. They can both happen.
Willow, this is the most popular I've ever been in my entire life. Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right,
Now let's go schmooze.
So Lane, you coming with then? Again, we're walking into a guy with a private army's den. So
I'm gonna be the assistant, and I have a camera in my eye. I think it'll go great.
what could go wrong? Let's fuck around and find out, kids. Here we go.
Amazing. Are we ride sharing, training? What's the situation?
Last time I requested a motorcycle with a sidecar in it. This time I'm requesting a Vespa.
Wait, are
Just
we gonna...
one Vespa?
Yeah, one Vespa to go.
When your Vespa pulls up, also the fucking Scuba Black XL that I called, which is actually very
Scuba!
expensive and surprising to most of you, pulls up as well. And I'm just like, all right, see you there, Doc.
I'm renting the Vespa like from Kirby's Air Ride, like the blue Vespa with a brown seat, and it could fit half a person on it.
Your Vespa could literally fit inside this SUV.
It could fit inside of a large suitcase, yeah.
Incredible. All right, so Doc takes the Vespa. I'm guessing everybody else takes the big black car.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's a moment of awkwardly waiting around outside of the Paradise Electric building because you need Doc to get in. So about 15 minutes of standing outside,
And then I show up.
seeing a bunch of people in suits go in and out of the building. Doc pulls up on his Vespa.
Hey guys, that was a fun ride, huh? And my hair is all just completely fucked up from the helmet hair. All right, let's go visit my best friend Hunter. Bink. Okay. And I start slamming my thumb on the doorbell, which is an intercom, actually.
The
I realized.
doorbell.
So the Paradise Electric building does have a lobby. Like there, you can just walk in through the revolving doors.
Great.
Every time you start sending to me, so let me explain something. It's like, oh, I just fucked up.
Let me hit this doorbell.
The
Yeah.
doorbell of a mega corporation
So you-
office
To the
building.
Prudential building.
Doc, you hit the doorbell, and then one of the automatic doors slowly opens.
Let me right in.
Because it's not a doorbell, it's a fucking, it's a handicap entrance, basically.
Yeah, and I'm slamming on it. Everyone's just walking right by. All right, let's go inside. So I walk up to the main reception desk and lean in and go, "Hi, I'm looking for Hunter Hawkins."
Okay. Yeah, this is his building.
Oh, I'm Dr. Al. We know each other. He calls me Doc. We know each other.
Okay. I can send a buzz up to his office. You realize that if he doesn't answer, we are going to kick you out, right?
Well, he wouldn't do that because he knows me, so it's okay.
What?
Tell him I'm here with other people that see the stuff he's seeing.
Alright, and what can I introduce you as?
Doc
Doc
and friends
Doc and friends. Alright.
and my assistant and my other assistant.
All right.
Shit.
Doc, can I just looks over to Lucy, looks over to Lane. Alright, so I'm gonna need your pictures as well as some form of ID. We're gonna just take a screenshot of it, preserve it for records.
Do I still have my ID that Willow made for me?
You do.
Okay, I get that one.
Lane pulls out their student ID,
Oh no.
and
Fuck.
I would have retroacted.
And Lucy.
Well,
Is it just the three of you in the building also? Are we still
everybody's
we're all
there.
everybody's there, and I
Yeah.
stupidly
everyone's
say,
there.
these are all my friends, all of these two people work for me, which I didn't have to say, but I got
Oh,
nervous.
okay.
I step as far back as possible, and try to just be
So
very
outside?
nonchalant. Yeah, I'm like against the automatically opening doors, and I'm like, okay, this is
Um,
fine.
Rock
My-
slaps his private ID down.
My other assistant is actually between IDs right now because she's in the middle of getting promoted but not promoted. So it's kind of a tough thing
That's
where
alright. Anything with her name and face.
Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I put it all in my other purse. I'm so sorry, Stacy. I feel like such a big dum-dum. I was also supposed to be the one to call Hunter and make sure that we were all good here, so we just sent him a message a couple minutes ago. So if you just give him a little bit of time to answer us, I think we will be all set from here.
I need a deception check from Lucy, please.
You've got it.
And a persuasion from
There's
Doc.
something to give the help.
I was hoping I'd fly by.
Can I say something to give one of them advantage?
You can.
What I was gonna say was, that, yeah, sorry, we're sort of, his entourage. He doesn't really like to bring it up. I'm IT security detail back there and right there, and we kind of just make sure that he gets everything that he needs done. He's so brilliant, but it's hard to keep things going up there all the time.
23.
Jesus Christ.
How'd Doc do?
You have advantage.
For
I do have advantage?
Yep.
Okay, let's try this again.
Willow granted it.
Oh, wait, well, it wasn't gonna get better. It's a 13.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Okay.
I have a -3 to persuasion.
No, you don't. I have +6.
My dump stat is charisma.
Why are the charisma characters not talking?
because an uncharismatic person would do this.
I'm a charismatic character.
No, I know, so
you're
am I.
right.
That's what I'm saying. I have a +7 to
I'm saying an uncharismatic person
I
would
think-
take the lead for some reason.
I think all of
That's
you are
fair.
good at charisma except for Doc.
That's
Alright,
correct.
so-
Oh no,
Oh,
Sure
and Roks.
are.
Not Roks.
3 of us are, yeah.
Gotcha.
Listen, I'm a charisma too.
2 warlock. No,
That's
I
what
know
I'm
you
saying.
are. I love that you play the total opposite of it, and yet somehow Willow's still like, awkward as hell, but I don't know, I'm getting a tingle.
So,
I'm getting a tingle.
It's canonical.
Okay, so I got a 13.
yep. We, Stacy is going to type on her computer for a bit, take a
about her
few
mom?
screenshots. We don't, mom TBD. Takes a few screenshots and then says,
I had to.
all right, you can sit on the couches over there, and we might send someone to get you. Returns to typing.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry about this once again. Okay, come on, Doc. Let's go over here.
I am on Flipper again, saying at Hunter Hawkins, by the way, we're in the lobby. Come get us when you need us. Send. Posted to 500 bot followers and Roks once upon a time.
I
20K
turned to
bomb
Roks and I'm like, you don't think they mean by coming to get us that they're sending security, do you?
Roks has found peanuts somewhere. It's kind of munching on 'em.
I turned to Willow. I'm like, you don't think they mean security to get us, do you?
I mean,
Should
I
we
think it's
leave?
like Schrodinger security right now, but I guess we'll find
Schrodinger
out.
security. Oh, good. That's my favorite. I love not knowing. Okay.
All right. So as you all are chilling out in the lobby, this place is huge. Like, it's a enormous lobby, a lot of desks for maybe 2 sets of elevators. Like, this is a busy metropolitan building. And every once in a while, there is a podium. More like a little stand, and holographic projectors turn on for it, and a kind of blue tinted figure appears and starts talking to the people of the lobby, wearing a suit and tie, maybe in his 60s, 70s, has a thick gray beard that goes past his clavicle, his hair, this kind of surprisingly thick silver mane behind him, speaking to everybody in the lobby. Hello, I'm Arthur Leon Hawkins, chairman of Paradise Electric, where heaven is in your home. Welcome to our building. Let us envision the future of energy together and then it'll turn off. And then, every few minutes ago, this hologram will appear again. Hello, I'm Arthur Leon Hawkins, and speak again. Lane is going to just press the side of their temple, and their little camera shutter is going to go off, and say, yeah, that's the old CEO. I think he's Hunter's grandfather, something like that.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's... Yeah. Do you know anything else about the history, Elaine?
I mean, he was a real business mogul. Like, he kind of ate a bunch of smaller companies to make Paradise Electric happen. And it never ended up going to his kid, because he didn't really want to let go of the reins, but by the time he and Hunter's dad passed away, then Hunter took charge, basically.
Oh, that's... Huh. Okay.
I hate that he's such a corporate bigwig, because he's really kind of got a hot silver fox thing going on.
He's also dead.
And he's dead.
Dead doesn't mean not hot. You can, be hot in the iterations of you in the past that exist in like photos and stuff.
And one other question, not related to that, somewhat, I think. Is there any bad blood between any of the old companies that, Paradise Electric kind of like co-opted?
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. A lot of people have beef with Paradise Electric, but here's the fucking thing. They're the only energy provider in the city. There is no energy company remotely large enough. Like, if Paradise Electric goes down, everybody loses power.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's a full monopoly.
While we're sitting here, something I'd like to do, because my passive perception is absolutely obnoxious, it's 21. I want to keep an eye out for either VIP clientele or anyone that doesn't necessarily mesh with this crowd, kind of like us, or maybe like someone trying to infiltrate. I want to keep, also see if security is like stacking up to come get us, but I basically want to keep an eye out to see if we can find a lever to press in the event that this doesn't pan out.
All right. Passive perception 21.
Yes.
All right. Roks, as your eyes were to catch the details of every individual going in and out of this building, you see on this tall woman walking through the lobby a bit of a flicker around her. And you are able to catch immediately this woman is disguising herself with the hologram somehow. And she says goodbye to somebody at the desk, and she starts to make towards the exit.
As she does, I'm gonna turn to Lane and just kind of poke them in the side. I say, and then it's like, I chin at her and I said, "Do it."
Oh, do you want the full distraction?
No. Just like the camera.
Gotcha. So Lane holds down on their temple for a few extra seconds, releases. Their eyes kind of glaze over as they start flipping through a bunch of different images, and then they say, "I've got it." And then they're going to pull out their phone and show you, this is the moment where they glitched, and it looks like we have a big name on our hands. And in the moment of the glitch, this tall woman, her true form is revealed, not masked by the hologram. You see dark sunglasses, a voluptuous figure, hair in a tight dark ponytail. This is Sienna Aslan. She's like the Kim Kardashian of this world, ostensibly. Like, big fashion, media, influencer seems to be exiting the building. This is the face that is on billboards all over the city, exiting from something. That's probably why she's disguised.
Hmm. Okay. We'll keep that in our back pocket. Good work, kid.
No prob. I am a journalist.
I take my fedora off and put it on their head.
Cool. As Lane kind of happily adjusts the brim of the hat, there is a rushed footfall approaching all of you. The clack of dark business shoes and a familiar, tall, handsome, lanky figure, slicked back hair. Not the CEO, Hunter Hawkins, but somebody whose house you barged into before.
Oh, goody!
You see, in a suit, no tie, perhaps not trying to upstage his boss in any way, Dominic Wong, who you might remember, personal assistant to Hunter Hawkins, says, "Well, I wasn't expecting to see all of you again, but Mr. Hawkins will see you now. You may follow me."
Question, above table question. Do we know if Dominic Wong is not one of the tethers,
He is.
correct?
He
He
is.
is.
He is.
Okay.
He's the tether of Virgo.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay.
The tether of Virgo, and I think you're all gonna clock, you fought the Phantom of Virgo. That was Valkyrie.
Mhm.
That was
Yes.
the one you fought yesterday. Seeming to come right for this building. Dominic is going to wipe his lanyard over the scanner. The doors are going to open for you, and you are able to go backwards through a set of elevators to a private elevator in the back. He is going to scan his hand on it, and all of you pack into this, for an elevator, decently roomy space. There's a lot of, leather furnishings on the inside. Like a lot of the very wealthy people of Technica, vintage is very in, organic plant life, decor even on the inside of the elevator that is made to look like wood, even though it's most likely just some type of sheened metal. And Dominic Wong is going to say absolutely nothing to you all as you go up in the elevator.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible? I imagine that it would be very difficult, but I want to ask anyway. Is it possible to either as it's happening or as quickly as possible as his hand comes away from it for me to try and get into the little system there and duplicate his handprint for my records?
Interesting.
So that's actually kind of funny because I was about to ask if I could make a sleight of hand check to palm his
Key card.
ID and pass it to Willow to make a copy while we're in the elevator.
Sleight of hand from Roks, please. And then, Willow, you're gonna roll a d20 plus proficiency plus charisma.
Wow. Okay.
And this is a flat roll because this is dex based.
Yep.
This is not.
And you are a rogue.
I am rogue, so we'll. Let's see how we do here, kids. Haven't rolled well tonight,
Fuck me.
and I did not roll well. That's only a
I
10.
literally got a fucking, what is it? 4 plus 7. I had a plus 7. Why does it have to be this way?
Yeah,
11.
unless someone's got something else, I failed that miserably.
Roks,
That's
you
advantage,
feel
yeah.
fingers clamp around your wrist as Dominic turns just his head to look back at you and says, "I wouldn't do that if I were you."
As they have this little talk, can Lady Lucy also try to get the card?
But his hands, he's actively aware of it now.
Yeah.
I feel like the DC will be even higher.
Can try a sleight of hand, Lucy. You may certainly try.
I already committed it. I already said I'm doing it.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, that's not a good
okay,
oh.
17.
Okay.
I think it's
All right.
more than 20 probably.
Jesus Christ.
You're trying to take his ID?
Oh, 19. I'm so sorry. I know how to do math. It was 13.
Okay.
Math rocks. Math rocks.
Sorry. It's.
You were
Oh, my
you were
brain.
trying to take his ID, Lucy?
Yeah, or I'm trying to, do the same thing. Because I noticed Roks kind of messed it up. So while he's distracted with Roks, I was trying to just grab it.
I think Roks is trying to just
Okay.
absolutely play it off. I'm trying to play it off like the elevator jolted and I bumped into him.
Oh, then beautiful. That's even better, I would say. I don't know.
Mr. Detective, I'll have you know that you are already going into a hyper-clearance zone, one in which the security is taken very seriously. Lucy's hand is starting to take his ID. Willow, Willow, you have another shot.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Hey,
ooh,
listen, I am sorry that elevator jolted, bumped into you. My bad. Sorry, didn't mean anything by it. Wasn't trying to get handsy with you. I mean, listen, not that you're not my type. You're cute, but
There's no way. You know what? There's no way. I literally used a different dice, rolled another 4. That's actually so fucking
No.
crazy. That's
You have-
actually so fucking crazy.
I thought. Do you have lucky?
I don't. Do I?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I don't think Willow does.
No, I don't. I don't think I even have any feats. Oh no, I do. I have skill expert. But that's
So,
yeah.
Willow, here's how this is going to work. Lucy successfully swipes the ID long enough for you to begin your hacking process. It is at this moment that you receive a message from Syzygy. Found something for you. There is a picture. It is dark. It is nighttime. But you are able to pick up on a masked figure who you now know to be your brother, walking away from a corpse filled with bullets in the middle of an alley. And I think that distracts you for long enough that you are not able to complete your hacking process. And you continue to take the elevator up. And now, maybe 70 floors up this private elevator, the doors open, and directly inside is an office waiting room. Standing up from one of the red leather chairs is Hunter Hawkins, who looks right to you, Doc, and says, Well, if it isn't Mr. Butt Sniffer himself, looks like you've made your way into my abode.
It's Doc, but thank you. Good to see you.
Pleasure.
Wait,
So-
quick question. Butt sniffer was an inside joke.
We go way back a couple days ago.
Hey, just...
Basically, Hunter, I was gonna ask you, do you run your own social media account, or is that like a PO box social media management kind of thing?
I run my own social media account with some consultants.
I posted a few messages. I'm not sure if you saw them. or
Yeah,
not.
it was very strange, to say the least.
So you did see them. Neither here nor there. Listen, I brought a bunch of my buddies here today, and assistants, and people that work with me at clientele. We can all see what you're seeing.
At this moment, Dominic is going to say, Mr. Hawkins, these are the people that I was telling you about. These are the ones who barged into the private and he was cut off.
He can see shit too.
Cut off immediately by Hunter, saying, I wasn't talking to you, Dominic. I was talking to my friends here. Now, will you do us a favor and get us some coffee?
Can I really quickly do an insight check on Dominic after hearing, not once, but 3 times now, Hunter just completely rail the conversation against him?
Oh, absolutely.
So
Yeah,
my
go ahead.
passive insight's 19, whatever that gets me, because
Mhm.
that's
Yeah, for sure.
23 on insight.
All right.
Damn.
Woo!
So, y'all know that Dominic is well taken care of. He has a very cushy job. He takes a lot of pride in his work. Very clean-cut person. Clearly would be happier with a more conventional CEO than this guy trying to be a young hotshot. But Dominic is like, right away, sir. I will return with that coffee. Any allergies I need to be aware of?
No, we're good.
I am allergic to hazelnut, so no hazelnut coffee for me.
Dominic raises an eyebrow. No hazelnut then. All right. And he gives you a smile, and then his face just kind of like falls again, and then he leaves.
Can I have Oh, I don't know why I forgot the name of my own familiar that I keep joking. I always know
My
the
name
name
is
of.
Ash.
Ash. I'm gonna command Ash to follow Dominic, and if anyone asks why Ash is going along, I'll say Ash loves coffee.
Totally airtight. Nothing
I'm
wrong with that.
I like to meet the way my brain works. I connect the dots. That's me.
Dominic is going to hear boink, boink, boink,
I
boink
forgot the loudest thing in the
as
world.
he walks forward, and he's going to stop, and then it stops. He walks again. Boink, 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 boink. He turns around, looks at the dog, and then Hunter is like, my coffee, Dominic. Dominic sighs, and then leaves the room. It's, not the most exciting to sit in my waiting room. Why don't you, have a tour of the Grand Palace? Come with me. He's gonna take you around a corner into a lounge area. This seems to be his personal lounge. There are pictures of previous CEOs of Paradise Electric. You do see Arthur Leon Hawkins, you see his son Morgan Hawkins, and then you do see a picture of Hunter as well. Hunter is going to pour himself a glass of brandy, swirl it around, take a sip, and say, now it seems like I found the people who are getting involved in some strange business around the city. Am I right? Am I right that you're sticking your nose into shit where it doesn't belong? That's what I was going for with the butt sniffer thing, by the way. I just feel like you're sticking your nose in a lot of shit.
Well, I'm a doctor, see. I'm sticking my nose in places they should never really be. That's neither here nor there. I see that you actually have quite a lot of information on this kind of stuff, though. So in a lot of ways, you and I are both sniffing the same ass.
You want to try that one again, buddy?
I said you and I are kind of drinking from the same well. You and I are kind of buying from the same grocery store. You and I are kind of going to the same municipality or university, if you will.
All right. Sure. So, let's address the elephant in the room. We all know about these phantoms in the city. I was just wondering... I was wondering what somebody without any resources or organization behind them would be able to ascertain about such forces.
Just a quick thing before we answer that. Our dog needs to, lick you.
What?
Taco Bell dog, do your thing.
Dominic has returned with coffee, and he's kind of just silently placing it on the table. And Ash says, Doctor, are those my orders?
Hunter, I don't mean to be too forward, but let's get down to brass tacks here. You and I, we have our hand inside the same elephant right now. I need my dog to lick you in order to get any further information. Before we answer your question, you have to answer my question, which is more of a request than it is a question, which is, can my dog lick you?
All right, fine. This is about the most interesting thing that happened to me today. Doc, you're going to feel a firm hand clamp down on your shoulder, and looking up, there is about a 6-foot-tall woman with a red Cyclops visor standing over you. If you're doing anything funny, Jane here is going to split you in half from the collarbone down. Understood?
Well, Jane, buy me dinner first. Don't worry, Ash, go right ahead.
Ash walks over to Hunter, does a little sniff, a little with his tongue. Not a tether. No connection to them.
Well, Hunter, you're clear, but you do have a lot of interesting characters you're following around.
So how can you see the things if you're not a tether?
I fucking should be. I fucking should be! He's gonna throw his glass onto the ground and it's going to shatter. Dom, clean that up.
Also, you realize we can see the ones that we're not tethers to, right? Right, Roks?
Yeah, but there's
Anyone
reasons.
Anyone with a strong enough astral energy signature can pick up on the phantoms. Doesn't matter if you're tethered or not.
I want to help clean up all of the whatever with Dominic.
You certainly may. Dominic is squatted down. He opens a cabinet, and there is an easy-to-reach dustpan and a little bit of a mopping solution in there. Seems like he's used to doing this, but he starts to clear the glass up.
I'm
I
gonna
have a
dig
question.
Oh, go ahead.
Why? I mean, you seem a little, just a smidge disgruntled about not being a tether, and from what we've sort of seen, I wouldn't really peg that as being something somebody would want, considering all of these phantoms are pretty hell-bent on killing, absorbing the life force of who knows what, but definitely not fun for the tether type of shit to said tethers. Shouldn't you feel good that you're not one? Or do you think that you would bring something more to the table as a tether that you're not doing now?
If you're weak, then yes, the phantom will go after you and try to consume your astral energy. Points to one of the portraits on the wall. My grandfather proved that it is possible to control this astral energy.
Wait, how did your grandfather prove this?
Jane, lock the door. There's a click behind you. Everybody give me your phones. Put them on the table.
My phone is lit up on my social media page with the 2 messages to Hunter, and I'm like, oh, forgot to lock it. Sorry, my bad.
Hunter's gonna point to Lane. I need the kid to take out their eye.
I don't know that that's possible.
Then they need to wait outside. Lane's gonna look to all of you in confusion.
I can remotely shut it down without you having to actually remove the ocular cavity.
Interesting. Maybe you should leave too.
I think you want more of the people that are involved in doing the butt sniffing, like you mentioned, to be around. Not to poke any more feathers, but all of your big military might and the things that you've been doing thus far don't seem to be cutting it. So maybe you'd want to collaborate more with us than separate us.
I will gesture for Lane to. I'll lean into Lane a little bit. I'm like, Lane, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. This won't take long.
Lane's going to nod and then leave the room.
I'm gonna take a gamble here. As Lane is leaving, rather than putting my cell phone on the table, I'm just gonna give him my cell phone because I don't trust this guy. But underneath the cell phone is going to be the thumb drive or whatever it is that we're using to hack into their computers. And I'm just going to make eye contact with Lane. It's like, well, we'll see what we can do without you, kid.
Lane just kind of shrugs their shoulders and says, I'll just do my usual. Hang around. Leaves the room.
He still has my fedora.
Yes.
They still have my fedora.
Yes. Hunter is going to sit opposite of all of you in this much larger chair, ostensibly, and say, my grandfather, greatest chairman Paradise Electric has ever seen, figured out something amazing. How to harness an infinite energy source. The energy of life, what is naturally occurring around us. And he's the one who realized that this energy just naturally coalesces into different forms. My grandfather was, as we are describing now, the first tether of the Phantom of Leo. And Well, one day the true nature of this energy started to reveal itself. It got out of control, and my grandfather was able to seal them all away, but it did cost him his life. So I'm trying to make sure that his work is honored. I'm trying to put these things down, put them away. And if I can salvage a little bit of their energy to use for good, then I'm aiming to do so.
But you're at a crossroads. You have no way of knowing where any of these things are, is what you're telling us.
No.
Can I
can't
insight
see them.
check?
I was gonna say I really want to insight check
Go
this
ahead.
to see if he's twisting this or if he's legit.
Go ahead, yeah. Y'all can do
I'm
this.
also gonna slam on it.
Yeah.
Bro, okay.
Talk to us.
actually
Slam on that
getting
thing.
Insane.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Topical.
I got a fucking 5.
I got a 21.
Okay. Doc?
I got a 23.
Alright. Willow, this guy's weird. You're kind of like taken in by his persona, and you're kind of not sure how much of it is an act and how much of it is not. Doc
I
and
think-
Roks, you're spotting a lot of emissions of truth. There's a lot of broad strokes that this guy is making, and you feel like there's a lot that is just left out.
And that's what I thought.
You mentioned your grandfather. Whatever happened to your father? Did he have any knowledge of what was going on with that?
Yeah, he fucking drove himself crazy trying to find these things. Didn't sleep, didn't take care of himself. And, yeah, never really lived up to the shadow of his old man.
And not to be blunt, but what are you going to do differently? I mean, you're not a... And I mean this completely genuinely, but you mentioned yourself you're not a tether, and we're in a similar position that your father was in not too long ago. What are you going to do any differently?
Well, it seems like I might have some help, right? Or are we not friends?
You and I go way back. We both sit the same butt.
Try it again.
You and I have a hand in the same elephant.
Exactly. Well, fine. Pours himself another drink. Now, we're fighting a war on a few fronts here. I've got Jane, points to his bodyguard in the room with him. And I've got me. And Dominic is just kind of going to, like, fiddle with his hands in the corner of the room. And I was so close to catching that flying one. I can't see them, but Jane can. If you have information on where any of the others are, we could potentially work together on this.
You have
Let's
our
start-
dog lick Jane.
What's that?
Can we have the dog lick Jane? Just in case.
What do you think, Jane? Who am I kidding? Yeah. Jane,
As-
let them check you out.
As this is happening, I'm going to kind of try to quiz Hunter on what he already knows about the Valkyrie
Go for it.
that attacked him. So, just to kind of get our groundwork here, what do you already know about the thing that attacked your tower? Surely you know this astrological sign that goes with it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And had the ability to split in two, and it narrowly escaped our electrical net.
Just like a Gemini, right?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense that would be the sign that does something like that, huh?
It's tricky. It kind of like the thing, right? Okay, so we have that as a base work. So now I know you know what you're talking about. Now, the next step is we need to get closer to the tether of that sign. Do you have any leads after who that might be? Could it be someone connected to you, someone you might know, anything like that?
Oh, we have all sorts of leads. I just don't know if I can share them with you yet.
That makes sense to me.
Just
No.
a quick clarifying question. Your army was able to attack it, so like are each one of those people individually, do they have like a high affinity to be able to see it, or was it just led by Jane? How did that walk me through that process?
They
here?
were specially selected to people who are sensitive to astral energies, like all of you seem to be.
Gotcha.
They acquaint the crew.
I certainly
And
do.
you obviously can't give us the information that you already have, but can you at least, for sake of my knowledge, go over a little bit of like your reconnaissance strategy? Like we have Ash here, and I hold up Ash on my hand
My name is
to,
Ash.
to tell us who the tethers are. What is, and you already know you're not one. How do you know where the other ones are? Do you have something like my Ash here?
I'm going to say in your mind, Doc, I don't know that I would have told him that.
I talk back in my mind. Wait, how does it? I forgot how this thing works.
You can just speak in your mind. I'll hear it. You can.
Okay, I'll go
when
like
I
this and
talk to
speak in my
you,
mind.
a line opens, so you can just
Mhm.
respond in your head.
I'm giving him as much as I need to entice him, but as little as I need that we're staying safe.
Okay.
I have a network of ace detectives in the city investigating all people that could be sensitive to astral energy.
I'm gonna take a Hail Mary on this one. What was the name of Rox's least favorite detective again?
Klaus.
Klaus Wolfson.
Klaus? You're familiar with Klaus Wilson?
I am. He's
No!
Klaus
That
is
was
my
so
guy.
Lucy.
Klaus is my guy. Oh boy. Well,
He's a
See-
card.
You see Roks in the corner, just kind of like doing that little like foot thing, hands in the pockets, head down a little bit.
That's good to know. You have the aces on your team.
I do. Now, how does your dog work?
I was gonna say, did it check Jane like 5 minutes ago?
She is not a tether.
Thank you, Ash. How did my dog work? Well, my dog is. I don't want to be above table. I don't want to be presumptuous of what, because it's like a fine familiar thing, but also I don't want to speak for Julian.
Ash, do you want Ash to just say how it works?
No, I don't. I don't want it to happen. Right?
Okay.
I want to basically say like, well, Ash is a part of me, and just be, in the same way that I can kind of see that Ash is an extension of myself and can kind of find things that would relate to me.
So you're the main man, Doc.
When you need the doctor to come calling. Wait, when you need to call the doc. Wait, when you yes.
Hunter is gonna nod and say, "All right, we'll keep in touch. I'll introduce you to Klaus, and we'll see if we can get on this together then."
That seems good to me. And Hunter, keep your eyes peeled.
Always, always. Nothing gets past me.
That's right. All right, team. Back to the elevator. I know you're gonna get that coffee. I say.
Before we go, I want to just. It doesn't even have to happen as we're leaving. I just wanted to, at some point during the time that we've been here, have just kind of like turned to Jane and just been trying to like engage in any kind of small talk. Just be like, oh, do you do any like freelance? What kind of like music do you like? I love Belladonna of Sadness myself. You see in the shirt. That's a really cool little visor thing you got there. You don't talk too much, do you? I like the silent type personally. I've been told I talk too much, but you know, I don't really give a shit. Nothing? Not even a little? Okay. What's your, do you have like a specific Pilates routine or something? I've been trying to tone up a little more. I see you don't have as much chrome as I do. Lost the whole arm and stuff. Do you have eyes beneath it? That's presumptuous of me.
Jane's gonna call the elevator for you as it opens up. You're gonna get ferried on.
One.
Mhm.
If
Go
I
first.
can, as we're kind of exiting, I want to just like look at Dominic and like very casually, as much as Ellis can be casual, kind of walk past, be like, you. If we need to contact Hunter, do we have your direct line? Can we have your direct line?
I suppose that would be most efficient. Yes.
Okay.
I-
You can have my direct line as well. Just in a show of solidarity, since we're working together. Yeah.
Of course, officer.
I appreciate the coffee. It was very good. Thank you.
He's going to hand a card to you, Ellis. He's going to
Perfect.
spin on his heel and turn around to Lady Lucy and hand her a card as well. It's a pleasure to meet someone else so diligent about their work.
Oh, thank you so much. If you need a copy of the minutes that you missed out on while you were all getting us our coffee, you just got a little longer than we expected you would. But I can email them over to you with this email that you have on your business card if you'd like.
Of course. And if I may be so fair, do you drink?
Do I drink?
I was just thinking-
mean, of course, I have
Hunter's-
a filthy martini every evening. I mean, Doc is just, you know how it is to be an executive assistant. It is.
Of course. Hunter's less busy in the evenings, which is why I ask. Just, if you have any time this week, let me know.
Oh,
Does
alright.
Dominic not at all recognize
I was
Lady
gonna ask.
Lucy from?
I do
I
want to
didn't
say,
know.
I can imagine
wanna
it. She's
say
wearing, like,
Lady
big glasses or
Lucy-
something.
Yeah, like,
Amazing.
she's, like, slick back
Amazing.
hair, like,
That was. I
she's-
just need to make sure.
She's in a suit, so we're pleased that she's Lucille right now.
She's
We're
our
pleased.
actor. As-
On a serious note, before we leave, I wanted to passively keep track of everybody's phones on the desk because we are in Technica, because we are where we at. I want to clock and see if our phones got cloned while they were sitting on that table.
Incredible.
Mine is a burner. Willow never carries an actual.
Mhm.
Oh, this is my whole life is on this thing. No.
And also, Julian,
Mhm.
how's my coffee?
Oh, your
I
coffee
could
was
have
nice. It was
sworn
great.
something else was
No
about to be
hazelnut
said.
in there.
Okay, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doc, you're not even gonna need to roll for investigation on this. Everything you've put together, Hunter's got the resources. He's got a scary bodyguard. He's got infinite money. He's not the brain.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this for when we leave the building, but mentally I'm real. Actually, no. Actually, I'm not even gonna mentally relay it. But something I noticed from that conversation is that despite having infinite resources and like a pool of people around him, he is basically at ground zero for this kind of thing. He has no idea what the Valkyrie is, even remotely. Because I'm glad that worked out. I basically fed the wrong astrological sign back at him, and he just like regurgitated it, which was good to see. He has no idea that Dominic is a tether because he doesn't respect him at all. So we have an in with Dominic. And the only like actual true thing is like the motivation, basically, which is that he wants this to like for his own personal gain. But obviously, even that is not all the way there.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Willow.
Did I know I literally was just blabbing, but it's because I was trying to say a various like number of different things. I don't know what. Even if I don't have to roll anything, that's fine. But I'm just wondering, did I notice at any point in any of what I'm saying, even the slightest, almost imperceptible change in Jane's stoic demeanor, or was she just steadfast
Yes.
the whole time?
So, as you all are ferried onto the elevator, Jane presses the button for it to close. She's going to speak the first words you ever hear her say aloud. Belladonna of Sadness is playing in the city in 2 weeks. Secret show. You should look it up. The doors close.
Got her.
I'm
Got
aware
her.
in game and in real life.
What the?
And on that note, welcome back. So, where we were at, you all finished your meeting with Hunter Hawkins.
Yes. Did I clock whether or not our phones got cloned?
No, was the answer to that.
Okay.
They were not cloned. This would have been a very smart thing for a smarter NPC to do. However, Hunter's got all the power in the world and not sure what to do with it. It seems is kind of the vibe you're getting. It's hard to mess up when you have this many competent people working for you. But no, he did not extract data from your phones. As you're going down in the elevator, Lane is going to look to you, then look up to one of the security cameras in the elevator, and then just say, I did it, detective. I found the bathroom.
I'm gonna pull out a plastic detective badge and I'm gonna put it on. Good job, Sparky.
Why do you just have that? How many of those do you have?
I pull one out and I put it on Doc.
Oh my god, finally, recognition. This is awesome.
I pat him on the head.
Okay, I'm taller. I actually think we're the same height.
Amazing. The meeting is done. You all go back down through the lobby. Stacy does not acknowledge you all as you leave. You walk away with Dominic's contact information, a potential date with Lady Lucy ahead, a potential both going to the Belladonna of Sadness concert from Jane, unclear.
Oh, 100% fucking going to that shit.
And that's where we're at. Where do y'all go after you've been freed from the meeting? As the hologram of previous chairman Arthur Leon Hawkins continues giving his speech.
Once we're... Oh, you go.
So they have all of our information, so like they know where we live, right?
It would be assumed.
Okay. I don't think there's any reason for us to be tailed, but on the off chance that there is, just as we're going to wherever it is that we're going, I do want to keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Did we even did we tell anyone our names? I feel like Doc was solely the one and if our phones were in our sight the whole time, just away from us.
Lane and, well, not Lady Lucy. Lane and Doc had their IDs photographed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, my name is not Doc at all, so that is also helping our
It was a
case.
fake photograph
That's
it was a fake ID for you.
Yeah.
Lane's is a legitimate Tech U ID, but Lane is the least connected to this group at this point.
Yeah.
Lane is going to look over to all of you and say, as you all leave the building, hey, thanks. Like, I know that our interests are kind of lining up, but that was crazy. And I don't know. I really appreciate it.
Did you get anything good?
Let's keep going.
Oh, you're right. Let's go somewhere else.
Celebratory dinner for a job well done? Huh? What's your favorite place in town, Lane?
Probably the dining hall.
Think bigger than that,
we can do
sweetheart.
better than that.
It's free.
Hey, Lucy, where's your favorite place to eat?
Oh. Have you been to La Tai? My lovely lane, right near campus. La, as in L-A, Thai. Very similar to the amazing Thai restaurant called La Tai in Las Vegas. Where's that? I don't know.
Oh, I was like, where is this going?
You cannot keep just putting in these fucking. We're gonna be in America by the time this campaign is over.
If this wasn't D&D, I probably would have just made this like future New York or something. If we were legitimately playing Cyberpunk Red, yeah.
You're like, have you been to Carmen's?
Oh my god.
La Tai is so good. They have amazing curries, and if you like rice, you like noodles, and hey, Detective Roks, they got some good drinks. Let's go!
I'm sold. Let's fucking go.
All right.
Okay.
Y'all are able to catch a pretty easy train from Midtown Paradise over to the Technica University area. West Technica is very much a young person's town, ostensibly going from Manhattan to Brooklyn, basically. This is an area where a lot of the young people are, a lot of hip neighborhoods. The street kind of changes block to block a little bit, as there's some older businesses and then some very fancy apartment buildings kind of popping up. It's like a weird little mishmash. The neighborhood's constantly being flipped. But you are able to make your way to La Tai and grab yourselves a nice, easy, affordable sit-down dinner.
Not we. Oh my god, I cannot believe I didn't know about the. I'm on like all of the fucking like all. I'm literally fucking admin for half of them for the fucking Belladonna of Sadness message boards. How the fuck did?
Maybe
It doesn't
they
matter.
don't want you
We-
there.
I mean,
Well, before we get too deep into this, you want to like do your thing and make sure that there's nothing
What? What do you? What? Can you be even an infinitesimally bit more specific?
I did fucking hack the cameras, make sure we're not being watched.
Oh, I did that right before we walked in, which I retroactively did.
Yeah,
Do
y'all
I
are
need
good.
to roll or?
Y'all are good. It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh my
I did that right
gosh!
before we walked in. We're totally fine. It's a fucking Thai restaurant.
And then, guys, we
Paranoid,
have
as you
a
not picked up on that.
No, I know. I'm just trying to ease your mind a little bit. This is on me, by the way.
Also, I was gonna say though, since everyone knows where you guys live and I'm not on the map, we should all stay at Steven's place tonight. Have an actual sleepover.
Well, they
I
definitely
don't know
don't know
that
where
I'm
I live.
comfortable
And
with that, actually. What? What?
Oh,
I just
okay.
no. Wait. Hold on. Let me.
I'm sorry. Was that an overstep? I feel like that was an overstep. I'm gonna stop talking now.
I'm fine. It's. You know what? I think you were a huge help with the Dominic person, and Lucille did a bang up job. So I think, hey, if you want us to come over and sleep at the don't know where he's at, Steven's place, then I haven't had a pillow fort girl and guys night, well, girl, guy, and Roomba night in a while, so I'm super down.
I am not a Roomba, I'll have you know.
Okay.
Are you talking about the
real-
popcorn machine?
We're gonna come back to that in a second. Lane, give us a quick rundown. How things go on your end?
Okay. Well, I did a little loop around. Luckily, I was able to spot some blind spots in the security cameras. That's kind of the upside to this thing. Basically, just kind of fiddling around, pretending I was going to use the bathroom, and then I used this little guy, and they hold out this weird little rectangular box to kind of get a remote chip into their computer, and then back to me, just like using a little magnet. It's small enough that it shouldn't have been picked up on the camera. The amount of information that I was able to collect was odd. A lot of it is encrypted, and it might need some more time, which I'm assuming Willow will be able to help with. But I did find a big, super locked up file called Project Stargazer. That's about all that's kind of the big one.
Oh.
Rock's eyes flash for a second.
Roks, there is just immediately, upon saying those words, just images of this abandoned lab that you saw when you inserted that chip that you found.
Yeah, cool. Good job. Willow, do you need your place to like dig into this? Do you have like a thing that we need to let run for a while? How's this supposed to work?
No, I mean, it could be potentially more advantageous to be back at my place, but I have a remote setup that I can kind of access at any time. But I
That's
mean,
fine. Yeah. You're good.
how thorough of a
The Project Stargazer for sure. That definitely needs to be a priority. Lane, from the information that you got, was there anything that you needed that immediately you found?
Oh, I think I've got a lot that I can report on. As far as actual big CEO company secrets, I feel like that I still need to compile more information, but we've got a lot of information on Hunter Hawkins. We've got a violent outburst, we've got mistreatment of an employee. Like, there's a lot to say about this guy should I really need to. And I think it just kind of confirms the theory that I fucking had from the start, which is that no matter how incompetent the person running Paradise Electric is, it's just too big. It's too big. The city's gonna function unless someone literally drives it into the ground. You're gonna have a what's that phrase? Like an emperor with no clothes up there, and nobody's gonna care because he's still the emperor.
Fair enough.
And I really appreciate it. Again, I promise I won't do anything to undermine your operation, but you got me into rooms I never would have gotten into otherwise. And you're going to see this little light symbol start to appear on Lane's forehead, almost looking like a green wave. And I just really appreciate it. And then there's going to be some text that appears on screen above this little overview of y'all at the restaurant that the Capricorn tether bond has upgraded to rank 4, meaning the hit point total of the Phantom of Capricorn is going to decrease. And this
Huge dub.
This is the highest rank that you've reached so far. With Lucy, even, you're still only at rank 3, though granted the Phantom of Aries is defeated.
Do we get a vibe that the level can go higher, or that is the max we can reach?
I'm not telling you.
Do you feel like you know me? Do you
I mean, that
feel
answers
like
the
you've
question.
maxed out your relationship with me?
Definitely not. But Willow's gonna fucking try.
All right, guys. So that happened. It was good. Pat the kid on the back. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, someday you can make a good private eye.
Lane's eyes
No.
kind of just light up at that as they drink their Thai tea.
No one's gonna laugh at the joke because okay.
Oh, I do like
It
that.
was a very good pun, but I thought you did it intentionally.
Wow.
I'm not good at jokes. God damn it.
Didn't expect
Anyway,
ableist
So there was
humor from you,
wholesome.
Roks.
no,
I
no,
liked it.
I had to explain it. It wasn't a good joke. If you have to
With
explain a
jokes,
joke, it's
you wanna
not
do
good.
the rule of 3. It's one of the first things I learned at acting school.
You really are a method actor.
Anyways, that's my stand-up for the day. Anyway, so, I guess, do we want to? Willow stuff? It sounds like it's going to take a while to kind of crack the code on that.
No.
Like,
All you gotta
Lucy,
do is
you
stop by
don't-
my place.
You don't have to wait. You don't have to raise your hand. I'm not in class here.
Well, I kind of like how I was feeling after being little Lucille and taking all my notes. She just has doodles all over her notebook now. It's not Lucille anymore. She is Lady Lucy. Well, I did get this, and it's the business card from Dominic. I could, go on a little wink wink, a little schmoozy date. Maybe have a little microphone. You guys can listen in. Maybe find something out from our little Virgo Valiant. I couldn't think of a noun that started with a V.
So I may be shooting myself in the foot here, but maybe we've tried going about this guy the wrong way. I think he might want to go on a date with you. Do you just want to go on a date with him, and then we run cover to make sure you guys don't get fucked with?
Oh, I mean, I don't care about him. Like, if we just, think.
Oh,
it's
so
good
this is just another
information.
manipulation. Okay. I don't know that do we need more information? We know he's the tether. We're supposed to build relationships with the tethers, right?
I mean, yeah, I think it'll help us as
Yeah,
we've
that's a
seen with
pretty good in.
Capricorn. So
I'll build my relationship
You might as well.
with them.
Yes, but I mean, the point is, he seemed to be flirting with you. Am I wrong in that vibe?
I think so. I mean,
So,
he was
but,
asking if I like to drink, and I said, yes, I like to drink. Of course I do. I'm an executive assistant, and he laughed.
Yeah, so
Which it's not that funny.
exactly. He's flirting with you, and you're supposed to laugh when it's not funny, because that's...
Yeah.
Anyway, so I guess if we do accept the date with him, and there's no legitimacy behind it, I feel like we're just fucking with him again, and we're just gonna keep digging a deeper hole with the kid. So I think we need to find out a way to build a better relationship with him.
Should I be a different person when I do that? Because he's met 2 versions of me. He's met that lovely millennial, and he did not like them. But he did like Lucille, and I don't think he'd really like Lucy that much.
No, he that's the thing, is he liked Lucille, but again, we're going for like with Lane here. We were honest and like legitimate with them, and things turned out well. So,
Well, you
I think-
tried to be honest with Dom. You
I
tried
don't
to
think
be
there's
honest
anything
with him.
wrong
Yeah,
with
but we
going out
sta-
for the
we-
drinks.
we started with a little deception,
We
a
did.
lot of deception.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
didn't know they were the tether, so they weren't the target, so to speak.
Well, I mean, if I can just give a tiny little bit of input, I don't think necessarily just going on, as long as, you know, you're not heavy petting and like making him feel like he's gonna, I don't know, get laid at the end of the date. There's nothing wrong with just going to get some drinks, because whether she goes or not, even if he is interested in her, if we're gonna get buddy buddy with him, that's not gonna go away or get any bigger just by going out with some drinks, especially if, I don't know, maybe you make up that you have someone you're seeing or that you're not interested in seeing anybody, but at least it's an end to maybe get him to spend some time with us outside of his work more.
Why
Again,
why would I pet him? He's not a dog.
You know, it's never mind.
again, I'm fine with that. I just want to make sure that we're approaching this correctly, because we started on like several bad feet, and I just want to make sure that we don't fuck this up so it's not salvageable. You get my drift?
We did raid his home the first time.
And we also did try to
Yeah.
pickpocket him.
And twice.
Whose
Twice.
ideas were all of those?
Listen, I didn't know what the CO was going to turn out. You know?
That's fair.
All right, so let's circle back to him. But okay, so like probably green light for grabbing some drinks, checking the waters, and so here's my thing: is like the things respond to strong tethers. Since we started building a relationship, and maybe I'm just pulling shit out of my ass here. Since we started building a relationship with Lane, the tether hasn't fucked with him. The Virgo thing was flying to the tower. We don't have a relationship with this guy, which might be indicative of him not having a super strong thing other than being the tether. So he might actually be in danger.
Wait a second. That actually makes a lot of sense. What if our bond with the tethers is acting as kind of like a defensive shield, or maybe even like camouflage of sorts, to keep the phantoms off of them?
That's what I'm wondering.
The higher we have a relationship status with them, the more trust they feel and some sort of sense of community, the more safeguarded they are from these things.
Because when we first met Lucy, she got attacked when we didn't really have a relationship yet. I don't know for sure. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass here, but it seems to make sense.
I agree.
So maybe
Tell you
the
what.
game is quantity, right? Find all of them quick, and then just save who needs to be saved. Focus in on them.
That's what I'm thinking. So maybe, I think Lane's fine for now. Lane, you feeling fine?
I'm feeling okay. I'm a little bit on edge, but yeah, anytime you guys want to go for that thing, you have my support. I know exactly where it is.
Okay.
I did text Dominic a little tropical drink, girl with pigtails, and then guy with beard ? See, I don't know, maybe. And maybe he'll want to tonight. Maybe he'll want to in a month, or he's gonna ghost me. I don't know, or not me. He's gonna ghost Lucille.
All right. So
She slurps a dirty martini as if it's like a juice box.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Well, I mean, I'm still fine for the sleepover. All I need to do is stop by my place and just pick up one of my remote units, and we can go to Steven's for the night.
okay. So here's where I'm at, and Roks is gonna pull out his flask, take a swig, put it down. Ellis, I've been running this ship for a little bit now.
Okay.
You need to fill your uncle's shoes, and it's time for you to start taking a big role. I want you to tell us what our next step is, because your insights are as good, if not better, than mine.
What do you mean, my uncle's shoes? I mean, he's a conspiracy theorist. I just follow orders. I just follow orders.
Your uncle was one of the most brilliant fucking detectives on the force.
I mean, yeah, until he went missing. I think that this is a great idea for Lady Lucy to go on this date. I think that we need to very discreetly trail her just in case. Where and I think the more information that we can find out of Dominic in a way that's not inorganic is fine. I think that's great. I do think that we need to prioritize and make sure that Lane is okay, since the Tether of Capricorn was the second one that we found, and all of that kind of stuff. I don't know. Is that right? I don't know. I don't know.
Recognizing that you're in distress, Ash is going to say, "Officer, the joke is that Lane only has one eye."
What?
What?
Keep an eye on Lane. Oh, that was supposed to be funny.
I'm gonna put my hand on Ellis's shoulder.
Okay.
Not like.
I don't.
I'm looking.
I don't like being touched. Actually.
I look at Ellis, make eye contact.
What are you doing? What does that mean?
Breathe, kid. Fucking breathe. Okay, I'm trying to be nice here. Take a breath.
Breathing. I'm breathing.
Listen. You gotta have more guts, kid. You gotta have more confidence. You're good at what you fucking do. I don't care what anyone else in the precinct says. I've been watching you. You gotta get your shit together, because if you're not gonna believe in yourself, I sure as fuck believe in you. And
well,
I know
our shit together when it almost got me fired. That sounds great, actually.
Yeah, fired. What? Protecting people? If you get fired for doing the right thing, then fuck them.
But
it doesn't fucking matter. What is the job of a police officer? What are we supposed to fucking do?
I mean, we're supposed to protect the peace. We're supposed to help people.
Exactly. Is your job important?
Yes, actually.
No, does it matter if saving a life is more important than your job? Which is more important?
I mean, saving a life?
Correct. And what have you been prioritizing?
My job. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so then date with Dominic is what it is. Then we'll make sure that Lady Lucy is able to do it unimpeded. Right? Roks, you and I will be on security detail, but trailing at a distance. Willow, I'd like you to be on the technical detail and make sure that no technical interference or weird surveillance is happening. Doc, I want you to do what you do best, which is watch.
Okay.
Lucy, be yourself. Ash, let us know if anything gets weird.
Well, when you say be yourself, I should be Lucille's best
You
self.
should be Lucille.
Okay.
Yes, I think for this one you'll be Lucille, because he seemed to really like Lucille. Yeah, that seems right. We're saving lives today. We're yeah. Huh.
As Ellis, this moment is sinking in for you. You feel the high of leadership for a moment. And then your phone buzzes in your pocket from a text message.
I pull it out and I look.
You see a text message from Klaus Volson. "Hey, dipshit, where are you in the rust bucket?"
Oh, God.
Let's go.
I think, I'm leadership right now. I just close my phone and I put it back in my pocket.
Very well.
Let's go.
I whisper to Ash, by the way, did you hear that? Ellis thinks I'm the best at what I do.
I think
This is
that's
awesome.
exactly what she said.
This is amazing.
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 You know, I think one of the easiest ways for me to run tech on this, interestingly, would be to be somewhere in like a corner of wherever this bar is. I could disguise myself, maybe be on a fake date with somebody else.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea, actually, if you feel it would give you an advantage.
Yeah.
Lucy, where do you think you want to have this drink meeting? Do you have any ideas? Because you seem to know a lot of things about where things happen. I don't really drink. I don't know. So
I mean, so I wouldn't say around the college. Well, no, not
Okay.
around the college. Nothing
No,
will be
yeah.
upscale. We want to be upscale. We want to be near like the newer financial district. We're at Latai right now, Doc. We're there right now, and it is.
But what if we
It's
went
not-
if we came a
It's
second
not
time?
fancy. It's not fancy enough. It's not fancy enough. So maybe we go to the Suede Rodent.
ooh, okay.
Very
Look,
similar
you're-
to the
you're-
cocktail bar.
you're
Velveteen
cooking.
You have to
Rabbit
stop
in
letting
Las
You're
Addie come up
cooking.
with locations.
You're cooking.
We
The
have
way
to stop letting Addie come up with locations.
you're cooking, the way you're about to be like, I got a burger at the Six Gentlemen the other day. Like I can't. I can't.
like the
Six
Six
gentlemen.
The
Gentlemen.
6 gentlemen.
Oh
I
my
really like
God.
that one.
Ellis, I pull out my phone again. Okay, great. I got you reservations in about 3 hours. At about 8
3
o'clock.
hours?
Does that sound
Wait.
good?
Ellis,
Wait.
wait, everyone calm down. He hasn't even responded to my text yet.
Well, just in case, you can always cancel reservations.
But
So
they charge you sometimes.
that's fine. I
Ellis
have a
is moving how like I
discretionary
would
fund.
move.
I have enough in my funds to like deal with that. So ask him and see if that works. 8 o'clock at the Suede Rodent. And then Willow, so you'll be in another booth on another date. Do you want to be on a date with Doc? Does that sound good? Doc's very good at listening.
I'm burping into as you say, do you want to go with Doc? I like burp into my flask of vodka that I'm keeping on me at all times. And going like, that's a great idea.
Maybe I think.
I mean, you can also go on a
potentially-
date with Roks, or we can find you another person, I guess.
Trust me,
I
mean,
I got
was
this.
just- I was
I
thinking.
sent the
I was
text.
think-
I sent the text.
I was
I was-
thinking.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking Doc and I would be like on the perimeter since we both have like good eyes to watch out for shit. So I don't
Okay.
know.
So then, who does that leave for a date with you, Willow? I don't understand.
It could
I
still
don't
be
know
me.
anybody.
Lane, because
Um,
Lane has a great.
Yeah,
one
Lane.
eye.
Lane could
No.
also be
No,
there.
no,
Camera.
I'm
way
like
too young for
20
me. I'm
years
32.
younger than Willow.
That's
But you and
incredibly
Willow were the
valid,
lucky who had
and
the
we don't
great
need to do
eye.
that.
You're
Yeah.
the
Guys,
great
guys,
eye.
Wait,
guys,
I
guys,
still
guys,
think I'm viable. I still think there's an option for Doc to be in this.
Everyone, shut the fuck up. Ellis,
I think that'd be
you're
kind
gonna
of
go
weird
on the
if my
date with me.
boss was
What?
at the same
What?
restaurant.
Whoa! Whoa!
You're gonna go on
What
the
do
date
you
with
mean?
me. You're running
did it-
security detail. We need one person on the perimeter outside. That's Roks,
Okay.
and we need someone on the inside, and that's you.
Is this?
It's
And
better
like-
for you to be
And
inside
I
to run
think you
point.
two are the least memorable of the group, so he won't see you guys and recognize
What the
you.
fuck is that supposed
What do you
to
mean? I'm
mean?
the least memorable.
Least memorable, just
Actually,
because we don't have
it does mean like
schizophrenia?
He has a-
Excuse
I'm
me?
so sorry. I'm so
Um,
sorry. He has a microwave in his chest, and
We
Doc
took
is
that
Doc.
off 3 episodes ago.
I just think there's still a chance for me
There's
to be on a
huge
date.
gap in
Character,
his
by the way.
chest where a microwave was.
I'm just saying there is a chance for me to still be the one on the date. If we rearrange a couple things, I could still be the one on the date.
I don't think
I
so
think
because
there
you're my
needs to-
boss, and he would get weirded out that my boss is there. I would get weirded out.
I mean, that's
About-
actually very true. And beyond
I can't
that, we
keep
have
this in the
no
front, party in
chemistry.
the back. I'm getting wild. You don't know what I do off work.
No,
Um,
you're gonna be chilling
Willow,
with
that sounds
Roks.
fine. Actually, that sounds fine. I
Problem
will
solved. There we go.
put in for another reservation several booths away. That's
Oh, I'm at the bar.
I don't
I'm
have-
not in a booth. You can take
No,
that reservation.
we're in
we
the
are at the
booth.
bar. You
okay.
take
We're
a booth.
we're in the booth. Oh, and then you. Okay. Woo. It's
More
okay.
intimate, more
Great.
intimate.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't have any date clothes. So it's
That'll
gonna be
help.
kind of weird. I'm.
You can borrow some of my
if
clothes
it's
you want.
We got clothes at Stevens. He's got costume boxes. He
No.
has ladies' clothes. He has
No,
men's
no,
clothes.
I have a
Willow-
Slipknot shirt with no stains on it.
Hey, if
Willow,
I
I could
if,
borrow some of your clothes.
if I may, next to Letai, there's actually a thrift shop, so we can run over and grab you an outfit real quick.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are we helping on
that
actually
sounds
doing
better.
this in 3 hours? I feel like.
Yeah, we're doing it in 3 hours.
We do have 3 hours.
Wow.
You-
Lady Lucy,
That's what I'm
you-
saying. If we
Wait,
have
wait,
3
wait, wait,
hours,
wait.
we could just.
Makeover.
Guys,
So-
okay. I feel like we just gave the leadership position to Ellis and then immediately took it away, and everyone's jumping on her shit. Maybe let her make the decision on what she wants to do. Ellis, what do you want to do as far as your clothes are concerned?
It is indeed my body. Thank you so much. I at the thrift shop sounds great. Lucy, if you want to try to do my makeup, that would be fine. Please don't do anything weird though. I don't wear makeup a lot, and I don't like how it looks on me. I feel really self-conscious in it. But if you do something like light and like fine, that would be fine. But let me go see if we can find something in the thrift shop. Willow, if you want to come, maybe help me pick something out. That would be.
Oh, I'm definitely
appreciated.
going, since my closet is apparently not
We're
up to the
all
standards
going.
of the rest of these
We're
fuckers.
all going, and she's
Okay,
really feeling that spiked Thai tea.
I
She's really feeling
would
it.
What? This was
Really
I was
appreciate
at a margarita,
if
and
it
that
was
was spiced
just
Thai tea.
Willow and maybe Lady Lucy if she's feeling great. Okay, great. This is
apparently
embarrassing
is.
as all hell. Okay,
And
I'm gonna like
Roks,
duck
we're
out of the
all
building.
going. We're all going.
Okay.
Lady Lucy,
not.
you have gotten a text back. To be clear, all you have sent to this number was 5 emojis and a number. You sent cocktail glass, girl, boy. You
Question mark? Question mark?
You sent 8 p.m. at a
Boot?
boot, and then a mouse.
Suede rodent.
Yes, this
This
is the
is-
message you received back.
Airtight.
LOL. I find your incredibly efficient way at communicating quite charming. I'm sorry I was quite wrapped up in work, but I have been released now and I would love to meet you. My treat, you don't need to worry about it at all. It was a pleasure and I'm looking forward to getting to know you outside of the workplace. Dominic.
Oh, I have a text message ready to
Long-ass
go.
text
I have a
message.
text message ready to go. Oh my gosh, you're already back. I just hopped right into her. This is meant to be, everyone. This is meant to be. It's trying to show him on the way. It's a car moving very fast. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Don't listen to that one. Don't listen to that one. That one's not good. No
Don't
one
listen to
else
this
can
emoji.
see.
Don't listen to it. Don't listen to this emoji right now.
Wait, you
Do not listen to this emoji.
you
Don't
said,
listen.
you
Don't
said the car and then a tornado? Is that
Wait, no, but I'm fixing it.
What do you
We're
mean by
fixing
that?
it.
Chat
We're
says?
fixing it. Let me fix it.
It's the new custom Apple AI emoji.
Yeah, this
You
is
mean
that.
orange?
That is so much worse. That's just out there color.
What is. What?
Me and Rock, by the way, Carl, me and Rock are
There
also
we
doing
go.
a,
There's the text message.
we're also
What?
doing a makeover for this.
The text message
Wait,
I'm
this
on the way
clarified
really fast.
This
3
clarified nothing.
hours.
This clarified nothing.
I'm on the way really quickly in a car, getting there really fast with a car and a little lightning bolt. But like not that fast because we're meeting in 2.5 hours now.
You do get a response from
Hey-
Dominic that says, I do quite find electrical vehicles quite interesting, especially the vintage ones. Hovering ones do seem to be much more the rage, allows much more transportation, though I appreciate that you have an appreciation for vintage automobiles. It seems like we're already going to have so much in common already. Dominic.
I send back a money bag and up arrow because electronic vehicles are the future and they are going to make us so much money. Oh, I'm so locked in now, everyone. She grabs
I
everyone's hand.
fucking
I'm locked in.
Okay,
I'm locked in. I'm gonna fuck him so hard. And he's gonna
You gonna
love
what?
it.
What?
You got what?
What?
Follow up with him. Fuck him. It's
I meant
talk.
I got that. Did you?
I've got to end it
Not
all.
get
I can't.
Oh, what does that mean?
I will meet you at the thrift store. And
All
right,
Willow
guys,
just
we're on the
goes
clock.
to
We gotta go.
fucking-
I'm doing question mark
Lucy,
emoji,
Lucy,
thumbs down emoji, cry emoji.
Lady Lucy, can you please, for my brain, just establish that he's actually going to meet you at the Suede Rodent?
Also, let him know you already have
just
a
in
reservation.
case.
One second. I can
Yeah,
absolutely
please just
do that.
write that out in actual words, not in pictures. Thank you.
Well, I was gonna say yes to that, and then you said with words instead of pictures.
There
Do
it
you-
is.
And
Do you
and
need me
this
to
is-
write it for you?
No.
Are you sure?
I have it ready.
This
to
is
rumble
a no
right
judgment
now.
zone.
I've sent it. I've sent it, and there it is.
Willow just says in her in her best Jack Black impression, "You're illiterate, aren't you?"
I'm so sorry. I think the pictures are cute, and as an executive assistant, I'm literally looking at words all day, and I think conveying my life in pictures is actually really nice outside of work.
I'm gonna turn to Willow. Can you maybe just send a message to the same number? Maybe like pretending you're from Lady Lucy, just confirming that, like in real words, that this is where they're meeting at 8 p.m. tonight. If not, that's like totally cool. I'll meet you at the thrift store.
Willow will listen to what you said and then just waits and dramatically looks around. Oh, okay. Of course, I can do that. Yeah, I actually, as soon as she sent the emoji, I sent the actual message through her.
Okay,
phone.
perfect. You are
I tried
So
to fix
smart.
it. I didn't realize you sent the text, and I sent a mouse emoji at 8 p.m. check mark. But okay, he definitely knows now. He definitely knows now.
Definitely.
There's no way to the no now.
okay. Well, I trust you. I'm gonna go to this thrift store and see if there's something that is not a uniform, because I would definitely not wear a uniform to a date. I've never done that ever before. And we're gonna figure that out. So I will.
I thought you said strip store instead of thrift store.
Me and Roks are also doing a makeover
Oh, good.
for
Has it happened
decoys.
yet, or
We're also going to a different thrift store.
a different one? Okay.
We're going to. Have you heard of
I can't wait to hear it.
Young Army?
Yeah.
They have a Memorial Day sale every year.
Yep. Young
Oh, Memorial Day is
Army.
real in this world.
That's also inexplicably real for different reasons.
Young
No.
Army.
Oh no.
Good luck, Julian. Good luck, Julian.
We're going to Young Army.
TPK us right now.
We're going to. Me and Roks are going to Young Army.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Bad Will right now.
No,
Bad.
that was the opposite.
That's just the opposite. That's just the opposite of Goodwill.
What?
Yeah.
I
It's
almost
bad will.
dribbled martini all over my face. Almost dribbled.
Yeah.
To bad.
I don't know
will.
what Goodwill is, but it's Bad Will.
We're going to
There's
Bad
a lot
Will.
of thoughty thrift stores.
We're going. We're going. This is a regional one, but we're clearly gonna be going to Moose Refund. Okay, that's
Oh.
where we're going.
Stop.
That's so good.
I actually do
can't.
have to agree. Ellis, I'm so sorry. I have
Okay.
heard Moose Refund is like top tier. You actually
Okay.
get a lot of bang for your buck.
I heard they're expensive and that they don't take a lot of stuff that you actually like paid good money for whenever you try to exchange it in, and then they're like assholes about it. So
Yeah, no, it's
I don't
terrible,
know.
but
They
nobody
have
wanted to go to
like-
my closet, so this is what we're doing now. I hope.
Yeah,
Well,
we're also going to go to Uniqlo, which has no pun.
Well, we could go to Neptune's
Hold on, what?
walk-in. Neptune's walk-in instead
Checkerboard
of Plato's
wipe us
closet.
to being in one
instead
of
of
these
Julian, cut us
stores.
off.
Plato's
Please.
Julian, cut us off.
cut us off. Cut
Checkerboard
us
wipe
off.
us into one of the stores.
Oh,
We're going
Aristotle's walking. I'm so sorry. I
What
forgot what
the
it was
fuck?
called.
Wait, what is this? What is that one?
Okay, Plato's Closet in America, in that other universe that we don't know
What's
about.
America?
But we've got
Actually,
Aristotle's walking.
genuinely not hip enough to know what Plato's Closet is. That's on me. That's actually on me.
It is a real life fucking consignment
real
shop.
thing.
I'm
You
still
can
on
look
the
it up. You
moose
can look
one.
I was
That's
making
Buffalo
fun of
Exchange.
That's Buffalo Exchange. Uniqlo, just Uniqlo.
My
Lane is
Gap
going to
is
chime in
whole.
and say,
Whole.
I also shop at, what did you say, veteran army? What did you call
Oh
it?
yeah, Young Army instead of Old
Army.
Navy.
I also shop at Young Army. When I want to go more upscale, I go to Abyss. And when I want to go even more upscale, I go to Pineapple Democracy. Anyway.
Now hold on,
let's cut to
let's
the
circle
first
back.
story.
Which one's Abyss? Which one is Abyss?
Democracy.
Is that
Wait,
Express?
Abyss is Gap.
Lane.
Oh,
Yeah, but
this is
That's
Gap!
No,
good.
I thought Gap changed to Whole. But that's okay. That's okay.
Whoa,
I
wait,
just want to make
wait,
sure.
that's also, wait.
Doc, Doc. We have to find the
dead.
best place for a little Thursday evening out at the bar. So we
I
have to
just
have
thought
a little
Whole-
cocktail version. I need a little cute black dress.
I just thought Hole and Badwell were more closely related than they actually were. Maybe I was wrong on this
We're
one.
gonna have a fashion show and then we're gonna end the session afterwards. But
Great.
let's cut.
If we get to it.
Julian, cue the music.
Wait, so where are we going?
What's the music?
Cue the music, you know the one. Go ahead and cue the music.
All right, so you make
Go
your
ahead and cue the music.
Ellis,
Help!
Willow,
I need
and
an
Lady
adult.
Lucy
There's
are
a
going
gas
to
leak in the
make your
campaign.
way to a thrift store.
Cold?
Called.
Sorry,
I
I'm
don't
so
know.
sorry, I'm
Where
so
did you
sorry.
go? Did you go
We're
to
going to
Bullseye.
Abyss.
You
We're
go to
going to Abyss.
That's
We're
not a
going,
thrift
everyone,
store.
everyone is going to hell right now.
Oh my god, what about cold subject?
I'm gonna end it all. I'm actually gonna crash out. I can't.
No. No.
Uh,
No, we're going to unnamed
subject.
non-denominational
Cold subject is the best
clothing
one.
store.
Cold
That's
subject
what
is
we're
That
doing.
wins. That wins.
Don't you want to get a my cat t-shirt from cold
Yeah.
subject?
Yeah, I need a shirt from Eastwood's Hotel
No,
at Cold Subject.
Willow shops exclusively at Cold Subject.
At Cold Subject.
I do not. Willow doesn't shop at any of these
No,
fucking
Doc.
places.
Doc shops at Cold Subject because that's the only place in the continent of the United States or wherever we are now that sells graphic band tees.
Willow fucking shops at a place that has an actual name that is
Wait,
not
can I
a
have-
pun.
can I
and is
do
not
one
related
more?
to
Fine,
any place
Addie,
in
Just
the
one
country.
Do one more.
Last
Please do
one.
one more.
Last one.
Just one more. Or if we were going to the beach, we would go to Man Moon. Like Pac Sun, but Man
That-
Moon. Man Sun
What is?
Moon.
How does
This one was
Canceled.
rough.
and man
This one was
switch
rough.
work?
This
go
one was
to-
really rough.
you
I'm gonna be
know,
honest.
I think we should just go to natural gas.
You
You
were,
know?
you
This
what?
is why we should have just raided my closet.
the three of
Natural
you
gas.
the three of you make your way to Cold Subject. A 14-year-old in an Invader Zim
You
t-shirt
were-
says, "Hey Willow,"
But that's still
and then you would have your shopping
for an
spree.
upscale date. We're going to Cold Subject.
Addie, you were on such a high with Cold Subject and then decided to do the Pac Sun thing.
I had to ruin it with
You had
Man
to,
Moon.
with Man
I had
Moon,
to.
which honestly, I thought that like my brain, I had a stroke for a second.
Oh my gosh, everyone! Look, I found this very, very classy little spaghetti strap black mini dress. I think Dominic will lose their mind over it. Maybe do a little, like, a sexy little, tiny little boot heel. So it's like I'm a little edgy outside of the office, but I'm still very corporate.
See, I just got back from Eternal 21 and I found this really cute top on the back of it. It can touch my wires and buy me pizza. I don't think I want to buy it anymore.
What even? That's so gross. I
damn
hate
it.
that.
I hate
Touch my
all of you
wires and
so
give me
much.
pizza? I'm actually so. That's so
Me-
gross.
No.
Oh, I gotta go to Clara's to get some accessories.
Just a different
Oh.
name.
Rox is over at Stacy's
That's
trying
just
not to
another,
laugh.
that's just another name.
Wait, I thought Clara's is where you got a lobotomy.
I feel like I'm getting a
well, that
lobotomy.
too, but there's also
Oh, okay, great.
accessories there. There are
Oh,
also
that's so
accessories.
fun. Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
I
my-
think I go into the least threatening of all of these stores.
Spencer's.
And I
It's just Spencer's.
it's just Spencer.
There's just a montage of all of us being
Just
Benny
at a
Hill chase
mall.
music by a shitload of dead horses, just horse corpses
We're
following us.
just being.
Oh my god. Yeah. And I go and I like find like a nice pair of oh my god, my whole system is fallen.
That,
Here we are.
That
Yeah.
was...
Which store is that?
So I go and I find just like a nice pair of like black jeans. I find a cute little croppy toppy, and like a cute little leather jacket.
Midriff, whoa. That's crazy
Oh
for
my
us.
gosh, but they're having a 50% off shoe sale at TP Nichols, Ellis. Let's go!
I'm dead, but I follow. Yes. And I want to find a nice, like, sensible,
Why
not like a
TP?
work boot, but like a nice, like, cute little, like, combat boot that doesn't seem like it's gonna fall apart too easy.
Right. Cool bisexual girl is Ellis's vibe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Rock stopped by Walmart just to pick up a few things.
For sure.
Walmart is fucking
I-
in
Or,
every
Yeah,
universe.
floor
hate
market.
it.
Yeah, there it is, floor market. That was the pun.
Nice, that's good.
Amazing.
That's good.
What's Lucy wearing to the date?
I already said.
Oh
I
yes,
found
you're
this
wearing
very
the strap.
beautiful
I wasn't sure if that was
spaghetti
for
strap.
you or for Ellis.
Oh, it's for me. I have to
Gotcha.
look my best, but like also make it seem like I have a slightly personality outside of work, but I don't. I really don't.
Willow, what is yours?
I took 10 psychic damage, by the way, from this excursion. And I did mark that on my fucking character sheet. Willow is probably just going to wear nothing to like crazy up, not upstage, but not. She notices what Ellis is wearing, and even though we're going to like a really upscale place, she's not going to wear anything too crazy. She's going to wear a nice dress with like a slit on either side and some very nice black stockings, a nice crimson heel. The dress is like, let's say the dress is also crimson. It's also a crimson dress. She puts her hair up into a nice bun. The hime bangs are still down in the front, and she's wearing a nice necklace.
Incredible. We have our fashion show. We have our trio here. You begin to make your way to the suede rodent to go meet
Lucy, do you do my makeup?
I do, but I'm so sorry. I'm okay at makeup.
Yeah,
Right.
crazy
I
that
have to-
you
unless
both
you okay,
in
wait,
my
unless
closet or
Julian,
ask me to do
Julian,
your
unless you
makeup.
want me to roll, unless you want me.
I
to
love
I-
a roll.
I think Lady
I
Luce
love
is really
it.
good at stage makeup.
Yeah, it's Julian.
Yeah,
do you
old
want me to
age
roll anything?
specifically.
Because I'm
Give
good
me,
at stage
give me
makeup,
sleight of
but I
hand,
don't-
please.
Oh well. 23 again. That makeup is
Casual.
on
It's
point.
those rogue
It's
levels.
on point.
Luckily, Lady Lucy, in addition, stage makeup does also encompass things that make your features stand out. It makes
Ooh,
the
it's
eyes pop.
nighttime.
It adds some blush to the cheek. Like it's practical. It's a statement, but it's practical.
It's good for evening going out attire.
You all are very prepared. And Lucy, ahead of time, you do see Dominic Wong sitting at the bar, and he waves at you. We are going to cut to Roks and Doc. Are you both shopping together?
We are both shopping, and you go.
I think the plan was for us to like kind of set up outside and keep an eye out for any potential phantom or other kind of interference.
In terms of outfits, though, we're both dressed up like the two main characters.
Oh,
from,
yes.
We're dressed like the characters from Night of the Roxbury.
100%.
Well, blazer, black turtleneck, gold chain,
I'm
bad haircut.
huge pause for a second. That is one of my favorite movies of all time. Keep going.
And that's what we're doing.
Amazing.
Dun, dun,
As-
dun, 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 dun.
As you two are standing outside of the bar, there are angry footsteps approaching you, and even as the sun is down, even as there is less light in the city, the amount of neon surrounding a busy area of Technica is not enough to immediately... You can immediately tell the spiky blue and green hair approaching you as you see Detective Klaus Wolfson walking up to you, Roks, ignoring Doc, walking straight up to you. I see the trick you did with the fucking van, and now I get a boss... I get a text from my employer saying that I need to work with you? Are you fucking kidding me?
Life's the bitch.
Is that all you have to fucking say? I spend every day trying to get my claws into the criminals of this city while you're just fucking meandering about. And now I have to fucking work with you? You're just gonna hold me back. What is this? How do you get up there?
Listen, when you know the right people, you scratch the right backs, they scratch yours.
Klaus is going to sigh and put in his head in his hands. Fucking whatever. You have my number if you need me. And he's going to walk off. Doing so, you notice that half of his pant leg is missing. And Doc, you hear a chewing sound next to you.
I was wondering. I was gonna have Ash take a sniff just in case.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Doctor, seems we found our tether of Scorpio.
Wow.
No!
Nice.
Wow. I feel so
No!
disrespected. I actually feel so disrespected.
And that is where we are going to end the session for tonight.
That's
As soon as you started
crazy.
making him a nice guy, I was like,
That's
oh, that's exactly what you're fucking setting up,
crazy.
you motherfucker.
There's no way. There's no way. That's so funny.
All right. Let's say
What a
where people can
personal
find
attack.
us, what we want to boost. Sorry, Malik. He had a robot hand. There were clues from the start. He had claws. Come on.
What the fuck are you
Come
talking
on.
about? Claws.
Come on.
I don't remember you saying he had a claw hand. You said that?
This is a robot hand. It's a mechanical hand.
Oh my days.
Malik, where can people find you? What are you up to?
You can find me on Instagram for the foreseeable future at the Maliki Cauldron. I may very well be taking a grand exodus from anything meta fucking related
Super fair.
sooner rather than later. But you can also find music by myself and my good friend Rachel as Astral Emissary on SoundCloud under the name of said band. And I think again that is about it for now, as there's really nowhere else to perceive me. But that could change.
Whoa.
We shall see.
Wild. That Lemon 8 arc. Maddie, where can people find you? What are you up to?
Hi, my name is Maddie. You can find me on meta stuff. For now at Maddie's Comet on Instagram. You can also find me on Blue Sky at Maddie's Comet, and also on Twitch at Maddie's Comet, because I have grand designs this year where I will be doing things and stuff and things. So like, I don't know when that'll happen, but it will. I promise you it will.
Incredible. Michael, where can people find you?
You might recognize me from the podcast you're listening to right now. You can find me on Blue Sky at Steam Gorilla. You can also find me on Discord with the same name, and you can find me in your hearts. And you can find me at Frosty Faustings this weekend. I'll be there in Chicago
There
for
we
a
go.
fighting game tournament.
Chicago.
I'll be there day drinking and playing the Hunter x Hunter fighting game demo.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Taichi Matsume. Addie, where can people find you?
Hello there, my name is Addie Brie. You can find me at my Instagram, Addie Brie. You can also find me at my website, addiebriehays.com. I'm sorry, I was casually just looking if a show that I recorded has been released yet. It has not, so I can't speak about it. But you can also check out Julian and myself in our dearly beloved artistic friend Maddie's version of Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. It's a fiction audio. I play Jacinia Nailwort. Julian plays Dane Atos. Come on, join on in. It's a great time. I'm
What
so
is
sorry,
this?
British people. I think I have a great British accent, and everyone tells me it's incorrect. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have anything else to say to you.
Yes, we are.
Except, who do I see swinging through the neighborhood with a camera around their neck? Looks like friendly neighborhood photographer Matthew Eberle.
Hi guys, it's me, Matthew, your friendly neighborhood photographer. And that's not a pun because that's actually my job and what I do for a living. Hey, you can find me at my website, MatthewEberlePhotography.com. You can also find me on on Instagram at MatthewEberlePhotography.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Matthew Eberle Photography. Yeah, that's what I do. That's where you can find me. Julian, where can we find you at?
Here, sometimes. On Roll D5, the channel I co-run sometimes. Yes, indeed. Myself, Addie, Timmie, other wonderful folks are all part of a audiobook adaptation of Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Completely casual, just for fun.
Oh my god, Timmy's in it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Timmie was, I believe, our gangly teenager who got exploded or something. I don't know. Fourth Wing's crazy.
Also, ad for Fourth Wing. It's great. It's great.
It's fun. It's a horny dragon rider book. It's very silly.
Bro,
better than
what?
Akatar. I'm gonna say it. Come at me.
Wait.
Whoa.
Horny things.
Let's see. What else is going on? Yeah. I mean, yes. Next month, Mondays, I will be I believe on Just the Humans channel with playing in the genre flexible system sagas, doing the time skip arc of our One Piece streamed game. So 4 Mondays I will be doing that. So TBD on when these games are going to come back for sure. So keep an eye out. But I love these folks and I am always eager to squeeze in time for them whenever I can. Yeah, stick around for a raid. But other than that, we will see you next time.